I have to be honest with you, gentlemen. I was quite disappointed in both of you not already being dressed up for the occasion. I had to remind you that it's business formal here. It's the night of nights. All the stars are here with all the awards that are going to be given out. I would have thought that both of you would have cleaned up before hopping on the camera, but I'm just happy that you both at least were able to do so before we actually started rolling.
Listen, I think the fact that we bumped up this year's event, it totally threw me off.
Yeah, there were scheduling conflicts here because some people want to go on vacation. I'm not going to name no names.
Well, I had my tuxedo rented for the original date, but I had to because we moved it. I'm just in the tie now.
Yeah, it's still at the cleaners.
We moved it because of you, but that's okay. That's fine. We didn't want you to miss it as he's yelling at his beloved, who he's going to be going on the vacation with.
Nah, my dog pooped. My dog pooped.
Oh, in the house.
Well, she poops in the house. She's
it happens.
She's potty
Does
trained.
Mabel get excited?
Hey, who among us?
Right. Still training?
She has a pad. She poops on the pad. You know.
You don't take her outside to poop?
No, because we live in the city, so she just poops on the
in the big city, the Big Apple. No dogs pooping here. We only poop in the bodegas. That's what we do here in the Big Apple. Does Mabel get excited?
We can't all have little backyards.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Marshall doesn't poop in the backyard. He doesn't want to poop in the backyard. You have to kind of take him out. You have to coerce him to go poo. Does Mabel get excited when she sees other people and then pee a little bit? Because sometimes Marshall will do that.
No.
Liam, I have no point of reference to talk about cats, so I can't.
She does get very excited.
Tibbs is great with the litter box.
She doesn't pee.
Yeah. All that being said, live.
Cats just do it, right?
I was doing the intro.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Let's
talk about cat
for the
piss.
award show.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just gonna restart. Are you ready? Are you done talking about litter boxes and everything? Live from the alley in the back bay where they knocked down the Sitco sign. It is the one, the only, the 5th annual Havsy Awards presented by Pod on Lansdowne, which is presented by the Believe Network. I am one of your co-hosts, Fitzy Mopania, of course, joined by Jake and Liam here. We're glad to have you with us. All the stars are here in the chat, folks. We got FKF in the chat, youtube.com/Pod on Lansdowne. We got Jack in the chat, who was able to survive that Mexico game at Estadio Azteca without suffering a fatal heart attack. Riss in the chat. We got Seth in the chat. All the stars are here for our mid-season award show. You may be new here to Pod on Lansdowne within this entire 2026 season. First of all, thank you for sticking with us during the worst season imaginable that you could have been sticking around for. You could have jumped on the bandwagon at any other time. You jumped in 2026. We appreciate that. But this is our mid-season award show. Typically, we do it during the week of the All-Star Game. But again, as I alluded to, Jake is going to be on vacation next week. We wanted all three of us here. Wanted all three of us here for the biggest night in Red Sox podcasting annually. And believe it or not, folks, Liam, believe it or not, you're invited to this award show.
Me.
As are you, Jake. As are you listening to this. The biggest night, the biggest party of the year.
Sorry about the vacation. Sorry about the vacation of it all.
It's okay.
One week of a big boy job. That was too much for me. Had to take some time off.
Congratulations on the big boy job, though.
Yeah.
We will be celebrating the best, the worst, the funniest, the extravagance of the first half of the 2026 Boston Red Sox season, which has been anything but extravagant, but we're going to make it extravagant. That's coming on later in the show. We will start that in the second segment. Shout out to the super chat from Zoidberger saying happy halvesies, looking dapper. Thank you very much, King. Thanks for the dono as well. The $2 donation gets to Steven Tyler Owes for that. But again, that's later on in the show. This is the pre-show. This is the red carpet segment of the show where we actually talk about the Boston Red Sox in the week that was. Our apologies, we didn't have any post-game ponders during the West Coast swing because every game started at like 11:30. It was a holiday weekend. I hope you enjoyed your holiday weekend. But gentlemen, before we get into the halvesies, the business end of this episode, let's talk about the week that was. 4-2 since we last talked. And Liam, I did say, from the stretch following the Yankees sweep on going up to the All-Star break, the All-Star game, you got to go something along like 8-4. You're halfway there to doing it. So, I mean, not so bad. That National Series sucked, but when you sweep a team like the Angels, you take care of business there on the road, gets you right back on track. How we feeling, Fantasy?
Cautiously optimistic, I will say. I look back at our conversation last week, and at the time it was 11 games remaining before the half, and you figure you probably got to win 6 or 7 of those just to feel
how
good
many?
about yourself. Yeah, exactly.
How many?
I knew it was coming. And so far so good. I will say, I mean, of those 11 games, you're 3-2 with these, the 3 against the White Sox and the 3 against the Mets this weekend. So just keep it going. We know this team's allergic to building any sort of momentum, so they could come out tonight and lay an egg, but the pitching did their job over the weekend, minus the little Suarez injury that I'm sure we'll talk about in a spell. But I don't know. Let's wait and see, as a good friend always says.
And also, shout out to that good friend. Heartbreaking loss.
Tough
Now.
Man.
PK's our killer. PK.
He told me he felt like Arsenal. Don't want to put him on blast,
Jesus,
but I knew you'd appreciate that.
Here I am trying to be a good friend and like give my commiserations. Of course, I was thinking that in the back of my mind. I'm not going to say it, and then he goes out and says it. So
somebody had to say it.
I'm not going to say it. But back to baseball, Jake. Again, I kind of lean on Liam's side here. I'm trying to get as much optimism as I possibly can, as much of an optimistic fix as I can throughout this season. The door, even if the crack is narrow, it's still a little bit open for us, Jake. I don't know. I guess we haven't checked in on the overometer on your end, Mr. Wallinger. Where do we stand there? Let's frame it that way.
It's come back a hair. I'm willing to admit that.
Okay.
But I'd say we're at about, 7.5, 7.5 on the overometer.
I feel like I'm at about a 7. Still a lot of work to do.
So today, I believe, as we head into this ball game tonight, I believe we are, we're 40 and 48. So we're 8 games under 500. Absolute best case scenario, you get to 2 games under before the break. That feels optimistic. I would say if you go 4-2 going into the All-Star break, I think it's like I'll drop the overometer down to a 6.5.
Okay.
I think that's my 4-2. I mean, the White Sox are solid, but they're not world beaters. They're like
fun.
I don't think anybody in the American League.
They're a decent team, and the Mets are one of the worst teams ever assembled. So you look at it like that. You say, well, I think I said this a couple weeks ago. Like, if you think things are bad for us, go take a look at that ball team in Queens, because it is grim as it could possibly be.
Did I tell you the story? This relates to the Mets, I promise. When I was in Cooperstown a couple of weeks ago for a bachelor party, we had an Uber driver there who was a huge Mets fan, decked out in all Mets stuff. And so we got to talking about the Mets, all of us. And he was like, man, the biggest issue on this team right now is Juan Soto. That guy is not worth the money. That guy sucks. And I'm like, have you seen his OPS? The guy with like an OPS damn near 1,000? He's the problem, not the other 25 guys on the roster. I would say, I said it, I think last week's episode, just pitch around Soto in this upcoming Mets series, and you might be able to at least take 2 out of 3. Like, just take care of him.
They are just so bad. They are just so bad.
And again, someone is legally obligated to win those games. So that's a ray of hope for us.
Yeah, so I would say if you go 4-2, that only gets you to
6 games under.
6 games under, but 44 and 50.
You take it, considering you were just, what was it, 2 or 3, like 2 weeks ago, Liam? We were 12 games under at that point.
Yeah, I mean they bottomed out at 14 under on June 18th.
It was 14. Wow.
Gosh. Yeah, I'm looking at the numbers right here.
I mean, my God, when were they under 14? When
that was June 18th when they lost to Toronto at home.
So not even a month ago. So basically almost a month later, like if you were sitting there on June 18th, June 19th and said like, hey, at the All-Star break, you can be at 6 under. I think every single one of us would have taken that. Of course, you're not going to be able to make up that entire gap in one fell swoop. And all of this conversation in terms of like sneaking back into the wild card race, maybe trying to, get into the back door for the third wild card, all of that should be prefaced. And we've said this before, it's worth mentioning again. We don't have any grand aspirations for the 2026 Red Sox at this stage. We're not trying to kid ourselves into like a World Series run. We're just trying to say like, just given the situation, it's not completely done yet. It's not over. So maybe that's copium, maybe that's too much hopium, but it's worth mentioning. I think any one of us, Liam, would have taken 6 games under leading into the All-Star break. And if it's 4-2 over this next week against the Pale Hose and the Metsies, that's the exact pace that's being set, 4-2 over this past week, even in the wake of a bad national series.
Yeah, I mean, I look back the last 3 weeks, it does kind of feel like, when they bottomed out there and got swept by Toronto at home, I think it was helpful that they went out to the West Coast because, us East Coasters in our superior time zone, it's a little easier to ignore them when they're that far away. And even though they took 2 of those 3 games in Seattle, obviously the Colorado series was ugly. So I don't know. The Red Sox, shockingly, they're 2 games over 500. So,
which is so frustrating.
Listen,
I mean, it's nice that they're doing well
like
on the road, but it's so frustrating where they stand there, being 8 games under but 2 games over on the road. I mean, that's nothing new, right? The complaints about how poorly we've been playing at Fenway. It's just still. But
like we're saying, if you go 4-2, you're maintaining 2 games over 500 on the road. So.
Which you'll absolutely take. K-Bird in the chat, youtube.com/AppHot on Lansdowne said earlier, they need to follow a good series with another good series, which they haven't done yet. That's a really good point. They have a chance to do so here against the team that is, at this point, are the White Sox back in first place in the Central? I haven't checked. If not, then they're going to be direct competition for one of those wild card spots.
They sure are by a full game.
Okay, so but the point is, towards the dog days of summer here, as it gets into August at some point, and then eventually September, you would have to figure, barring a huge run by Chicago, that they're going to be either in that division or that wild card mix, right? And by proxy of them being in the Central, not a very good division, compared to the teams that are pacing the American League like Tampa and New York, they're going to be in the mix for that second or third wild card. So to be able to get off to a good jump here in this series to begin the week, Jake, like that's huge considering that they could end up being literal direct competition for a playoff spot come the business end of the season.
Yeah, it's the offense.
I'm
like
listening.
I don't mean to simplify it, but like
it's the offense, stupid. You're like James Carville. It's the economy, stupid.
If they can muster up enough offense, they'll get right back. Well, I don't know. Now the staff keeps dying, so maybe that's not true.
Yeah, that's one thing we could talk about maybe later.
So actually, maybe it's not that I just said, but it's a little bit that. What are we dead? Half the Sonny Gray, I believe, if Ranger goes on the IL, he is the only opening day starter still on the major league roster. If that
my
God, that's dire, yeah, because it was Crochet, Sonny, Suarez, Early, and Bayo, yeah, right?
No, Fitz. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, remember Johan Oviedo?
Hashtag Johan Oviedo died months ago.
My thing is like I want to be as I think I've never been more cautiously optimistic, just mainly because I'm looking at the schedule coming out of the break, and it's a 10-game homestand against American League East teams, of which we are currently 10-17 against.
Which teams is it?
It's 4 against Tampa because there's 1 makeup game, 3 against Baltimore, and 3 against Toronto.
You have to take care of business against Toronto and Baltimore.
Absolutely.
So
2-8.
Thank you for that astute.
Coming from the guy who just said, it's the offense and left it at that. Yeah, that's
yours was you gotta win games.
You cannot lose games in Major League Baseball.
You cannot lose games and still win.
So I got to be honest, that's scaring me a little.
Yeah.
Listen, those games may
Tampa.
not end
Just
up
a
scaring you if they
demonic-
shit their pants here in the South Side and in Queens. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that they could end up being a moot point. We could be right back to talking about like who are we going to trade leading up to the
I
deadline.
want to be so clear. If they don't at least win the series against the Mets, like it is over. I mean, if you don't
That's dire.
somehow like
What about this?
The Mets, they are so fucking bad, guys.
What about this? They sweep the White Sox, but they drop 2 or 3 in Queens.
No.
That's 4-2.
I'm putting my foot down. If you don't so much as win the series against the New York Mets, trade everyone, kill everyone.
Their run differential's
care.
-60.
The Mets are awful. Like, what are the rotation?
Are we running
What are
into
the-
McLean?
Here, okay.
If we don't run into McLean, I might agree with you.
McLean pitches Friday, but against Sonny Gray.
Okay. All right.
Saturday is Freddie Peralta, who is ass.
You should bombard him. This offense
And
even should
Sunday
bombard him.
we don't have Sundays TBD.
We don't know?
It's TBD.
We can't. We don't know how.
But yeah, they stink. So to put a little bow on that, we're maybe back a little bit, but it is still over.
Even if we go 4-2, I hesitate to even throw the B word out there, Jake.
No, you're right.
But
I mean that was extreme. That was extreme.
I would
of me
I would
just
throw
now.
the C word out there and say we're cooking a little bit. You know.
Okay, I can accept that. I'll say they're teasing. I'll use the T word. They're teasing.
Ooh.
How about
A
another
little-
T word? They're doing a little trolling.
A little kinky.
That too.
Oh.
A little what?
Ow. Sorry.
Jack in the Checos like the U.S. men's national team. It's Jover. Listen,
we won't be touching on that.
has
tonight.
there been just quickly before we put a bow on the to quote what Jake said, put a bow on just the general Red Sox discourse and go into the halvesies. Has there been any play this year for the Red Sox that's been as embarrassing as that train wreck for that third goal, Liam?
Oh yeah, I can think of one.
But that was really, really bad from Freeze there, and poor Tim Ream, who was at fault for the first 2 goals. I don't blame him for the third.
Matt Freese and number 16 were essentially doing
the Colorado
the same dance there in the
put
outfield.
your left foot in, you put your left foot out.
Yeah, shades of Duran.
That was so bad. I tweeted it. I'll say it again. That was like pandemic Arsenal. There, that Freeze fuck up.
I still don't think I've fully processed how awful everything that could have possibly went wrong did. And like you said, we were all texting last night, Fitz. It just set the sport back 40 years.
Yeah, my buddy
to Ronald Reagan and Team America Soccer.
Well, yeah. My buddy who likes the sport but doesn't follow it consistently is like, that's the death of soccer in the United States again. And I'm like, I don't know if I totally believe that, but
Well,
I mean,
for
I
4
would.
years. For 4 years.
If that was like if that was your first game that you were watching and you just saw what Freeze did in net there, then it's like I kind of understand why you might be turned off to it a little bit. Like it wasn't this bad leading up to it. I promise you.
It just leaves such a poor. Like I'm just gonna be stewing over that. At least like the Netherlands game in 22, you'd be like, oh, we put up a reasonable fight. Like they might as well have not shown up.
Scoreline flattered us in that game. I understand we scored that goal in like the 70th or whatever it was to make it. I think it was like 2-1 before.
But the XGA fits the XGA. Come on.
Well, the expected goals.
Analytically, they won that game by a lot.
Yeah, we were actually
Greg Berhalter justified, vindicated.
0 wrong.
No wrongdoing.
Radio Puppy goes, Matt Turner would have shut them out. Just saying, that's absolutely
true.
right. He sure
Revs
would have.
legend.
Shout out to the Revs. Shout out to Arsenal. And K-Bear goes, it's embarrassing that they haven't developed a center back better than Tim Ream.
Is he retired? Is Matt Turner retired?
No, he's still going.
Oh, why wasn't he the goalie?
He was just the backup.
That's a good question.
Oh, it was that.
I mean, he did look kind of stinky against Turkey.
Yeah,
But-
that is true.
Okay.
But yeah, the Red Sox. We're
Him of the week?
You know what, Jake? We're leaving the light on for him here. 1 out in the top of the first as we record this Tuesday night. It's about 7:50 Eastern.
went on,
to
though.
account Mista Contreras, who we'll talk about the All-Star nods later, but he was justice was served. He is now an American League All-Star, even though it was kind of a roundabout way of doing so, which I want to talk about later.
It doesn't say on your baseball reference.
I
how
have
you got in
more
the game.
I have more thoughts about All-Star discourse.
Yeah, I do too.
Later on in the program.
I do too.
So put that on ice for the time being. But let's jump on Nola Schultz here, huh? Let's start this series off right.
Sure.
Why not?
Well,
You
gentlemen,
got him. Yeah.
it is time. I think during the halvesies, do we bypass him of the week and fuck with, don't fuck with? I think we do.
I think we got to do him of the half at least.
Well, that's what I. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Should
We'll
we
absolutely
start-
do him and a half.
Team MVP basically.
Okay,
That's,
are we just
that's,
starting with
that's
the
the
halvesies
biggest
now?
award of the night, folks. But we have
Yes.
all the preliminary awards to lead up to it.
Oh, really? I thought we should lead with him of the half and then get silly and fun.
No,
But you want to wait? Okay, that's fine.
it's like they don't do best picture, and then it's like best sound design at the Oscars. Like, come on.
You're right. No, you're right. That was a good Fitz. That was a good point. Okay,
Yeah.
so is it the halfsies now?
It is the halvesies. Welcome to the 5th annual Halvesy Awards, folks. We got everyone here. Have you seen this? Wrist here, everyone. Wrist in the chat, everyone. Give a round of applause talking about Noah Khan. I don't have jokes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Liam, he's next door, huh?
I've heard him all day. It's
be there
raining
Saturday
out
night.
there. It's disgusting. I feel bad for the people
True
that are there
fans out
tonight.
there.
but
This Noah Khan
there's-
guy. Have you heard of him, folks? Have you heard of him? You seen this?
Listen. The people there tonight should have gotten their tickets earlier because this is the 4th show he added. So
Yeah.
it's their own
Well, this
fault.
is the only show that matters right here, right now. The 5th annual Halvesy Awards. Again, the first half awards for the 2026 Boston Red Sox. We came up with some. We asked for some on Twitter. We'll spread those out throughout throughout the evening here. Jake, can I actually? You know what? I have them bookmarked here on my end, so I could sprinkle those in as we continue. But all three
the
of us,
Twitter
we came up with a handful of awards. Jake, how many
Yeah.
did you end up with?
My final tally is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
Yeah.
Liam, how many did you have?
I have 5 serious ones, and then
Oh, I have 0 series.
probably
ones.
like 10 other minor
Wow.
ones. I'm just gonna rattle off a
That's
couple
fine.
of them. A couple of them are second annual. I was running back a couple awards from
Okay.
last year's half
Yeah, I
season,
ran
so.
back 2.
Yeah,
There's-
I know which
yeah,
ones
those
you're
ones
running
are-
back. And Jake, you're going to give me the heads up. You're
Yeah.
gonna give me the
I mean,
pause,
those
so-
are iconic awards. The audience, they say, Jake, why aren't we giving out the? I'm not going to say it, but when are we giving out
The real perverts know what it is.
Yeah.
If you're a real fan, you know, and if you're new, well, then maybe go back to other previous halvesies. Although I think I bleeped those out as well for a reason. I have 11.
I'll post on Twitter the full name on my account.
On the personal. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
on the
right.
personal.
Yeah, I have 11 here. And also, based off of our awards that we have ready, we didn't share these with each other. You know, we wanted to
Right.
keep it a
Sometimes
surprise.
they kind of overlap.
Sometimes
Yeah,
they
they always
overlap.
blend
So
together.
if we end up on a conversation with someone, whether it's one of our awards or some of the awards that people replied to us on Twitter with today, we can kind of loop those in. So who wants to get us started here at the 5th annual Halvesy? Okay, Jake, do we want to just get it out of the way?
Well, I have 3 of the risque ones. You know what? We'll spread them out.
Let's
We'll spread 'em out.
Yeah, sprinkle
let's-
them in. Sprinkle 'em in.
Okay. Are we
right,
starting
so-
with the most iconic of
We
the
are,
risques?
Yep.
Of course.
So give me a thumbs up when I should bleep it.
But I don't say it, right?
Yeah, you kind of instead of saying it,
Okay.
give me a thumbs up.
All right. So this. All right. Okay.
This is going
This-
really smoothly. This is great.
Okay. All right. I'm ready now. Okay.
I don't want to have to go in and
All right. You got it. Get ready.
Later.
Get put
I
finger
am
on
ready.
the button. Okay. This is the award for biggest surprise.
Because it was a surprise.
Because it was a surprise. It certainly
Was.
was. And this one goes to Jake Bennett.
Jake
Yeah.
Bennett. Hey! You know, I didn't end up having him on my list of awards, but
I
he's
have
certainly
one
deserving
for
of
him.
Halsey.
Yeah.
I have
Oh,
one for him that
great.
I'd like to.
Yeah, Liam, what was
I'll
yours?
rope into the conversation. It's the Gem Alert Award.
Oh,
Going to Jake
sure.
Bennett.
Gem alert!
So Jake Bennett is currently 40.2 innings pitched, which that's not nothing as far as a sample size. He's got an ERA of 3.10, a WHIP under 1, 0.984, a FIP of 3.14, so pretty much right in line with his ERA, and an ERA plus of 131. And I'll tell you what, he's got a bloody red savant page too.
And he fits the mold of like that's Craig Breslow's wet dream, right? Of Wichita lefty with extension. Love that. That gets him extended, folks. If you know what I mean.
Oh,
that's worthy of another. There you go. We might hit a record ows here in this episode.
Almost certainly, I think. Yeah.
I will say I was gonna give him an award that I'll give out later. He was on the short list for an award. I don't want to spoil it. I wasn't expecting much from him at least this season, but I mean he's been impressive. He just did it again a couple of nights ago, did he not, Mr. Bennett? Really huge, especially now as you're getting, Ranger with his injury. We don't know what's going on with Connolly early now. You're going to have to start thinking about, who's coming up. We're going to see Patrick Sandoval. It's like Bigfoot, you know what I mean? So in a moment when
I have one for him.
For Patrick Sandoval?
Yes.
Do you want to just say it now?
Yes, I might as well. Where is it on my list here? It's the second annual Ian Wright Mr. Pignon Award goes to Patrick Sandoval ahead of his.
Wait, look, I had a different spin on that award.
Oh,
but it's also named the Ian Wright They Said You Was Dead Award.
We'll put a pin on that.
Okay.
We have two different righty awards. That's
okay.
That's Arsenal's influence. We are a massive club.
Got my notes
with Sandoval coming back in, like it's going to be pivotal now for Bennett to try to keep this going, right? Even if he doesn't end up, when everyone's healthy, if you get back into the race, you hope that Crochet is going to be ready to go. Who knows at that point? But when, Suarez is on the mend, when Connolly is on the mend, who knows what Jake Bennett's role is going to be for the rest of this season. But at least for the time being, just to kind of get you over the hump here, it's massive. And he has definitely performed higher than my expectations. We might have something here, folks. People were concerned about that trade when we gave up Perales there to Washington.
Yeah, and he stinks in Double-A.
Say what you want about Mr. Breslow, and we could certainly say a lot, but guy knows how to find some pitching. So a well-deserved Havsey Award for Mr. Jake Bennett.
Would you guys like to hear? Sox Prospects currently has him listed as our fourth prospect.
Okay.
And honestly, their write-up, which is from April 1st, 2026. I don't know why I paused there. It basically hits the nail on the head. They wrote, checks a lot of boxes the Red Sox look for with his size, extension, and strike throwing. Prime candidate for their velocity program and pitch design, could have untapped potential that shows after a healthy offseason working with the Red Sox pitching development staff.
Yeah, they nailed that one.
There you go. That's a pitching lab win as far as I'm concerned. That's a pitching lab win.
I'll tell you what, hot take, those Sox prospects guys, they know their stuff.
They
most
really
certainly do. Way more knowledgeable than us. I commend them. Sticking with left-handed young pitchers within the Red Sox organization, we'll go to Twitter, our first Twitter award submission here. From Lavs. Lavs, God love you. Thank you very much for the submissions. He submitted about 7 awards. I only picked one out of the bunch. The fantastic Fred Lynn Award for the best rookie season. 2 nominees, Mr. Early and Mr. Peyton Tolley. I think it's got to go to Tolley. I think that is easily to Piglet there. I mean, in a season where you haven't had a
Stepping
ton...
on the mound right now. Matter of fact.
Exactly, right? In a season where you haven't had a ton to get excited about, he feels like appointment television, even when he doesn't, he's had a couple of hiccups recently, but he's still wicked exciting to watch, wicked easy guy to root for, charismatic, makes me smile, made me happy, made me smile. Nice. Obviously, electric stuff. The fastball we know is already fantastic. Well-deserved Havsey Award for him as well.
Yes, absolutely. I don't think I had anything for him.
No. Yeah, I don't believe I did either.
Yeah, Peyton Tolley. What can you say? If Schittler didn't exist, he's probably a front runner for AL Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, he's in that conversation at the very least, right?
Yeah.
My first Havsey of the night. This is a Havsey Award first, because usually we just determine who the winner is. We're putting this up to a vote from the panel here. The three of us.
Okay.
We have the bobblehead of the half.
Ooh.
Oh.
Your 5 nominees. The Roman Anthony baseball card bobblehead.
No.
Yeah, you can get him out.
Yeah.
The Garrett Crochet variant bobbleheads. So they all kind of count as one there.
Cool, but didn't blow my top. Didn't blow my top.
The Roger Clemens 20K bobblehead.
Pretty cool.
The Diary of a Wimpy Kid bobblehead.
That's my vote.
And then this little number right here, the Joe Cool Snoopy bobblehead. You can see if you're on youtube.com/@Lansdowne.
What about my John Williams bobblehead?
The sixth and final nominee is the John Williams bobblehead. I totally forgot.
Thank you.
There are your nominees. Bobblehead of the year. Gentlemen, who
I would say I'm not a huge Rocket guy. I don't really have any attachment to him, but I think that one takes the cake so far.
It's legit. It's like something you'd get from our friends at FOCO.
Yeah, it's big too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10 to check out for in-stock items, 10% off.
Yep, that's right. Liam, hold that up again. Would you mind grabbing
Yeah,
it
would
just
you
for
like
the
it?
audience?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
Of course,
put it nice and close to the camera. I mean, look at this, folks. It spins.
Got my ring
on
light.
its.
Got my ring light.
For
Yeah.
sentimental reason, I'm just a huge Peanuts guy. I'm going to go with Joe Cool. I was wicked excited to get that one. I just love the Peanuts. I don't know what to
Of
say.
course, Fitz. Fitz, and I don't want to disrespect that.
I mean, it's this like the size of my head.
well, here, shit. Let me
it-
grab Greg.
It is quite girthy, this bobblehead here, Mr. Cool.
I feel like putting the special event bobbleheads on there is kind of a cheat.
It's a bobble. Listen, take it up with the Academy, man. I don't.
I
make the
will.
Here's
rules.
Greg.
I will. We're gonna have to fix that for next year.
There's Greg.
Yeah, Greg
I
does
mean, I
look
guess
good.
if we're staying in just like you walk in the park and here's your bobblehead, I guess it would go to Roger by default.
Yeah.
But here's
The
Greg.
John
Greg
Williams
good.
one is wicked cool too. I don't want to poo-poo that one. As Jake just said, fucking and left. He walked away. We need a final vote here, though, gentlemen.
Roger.
Bobblehead.
Yeah,
Roger. Roger wins.
Roger.
I will protest
Of all
vote
the
and say
dramatic
Snoopy.
things.
Of all, Roger Clemens' bobblehead bought on Lansdowne. Goodness gracious. That wins bobblehead of the half. Back to Mr.
I have something in a similar vein, Fitz. If I can just hop on that real quick.
Okay, because I have another one kind of like that, so we can keep it going on this conversation. But I want to hear what you have first.
It's the Chud Sox Trinket Award for best.
Oh,
And it goes to the cooler cups.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
So
sensation that is.
I had one for the cooler cups as well. I had the Mrs. Potts and Chip Award for excellence in fine china.
Oh, nice. Well, guys,
Nice.
which cooler cup is your favorite?
I just said the cooler cups in general. As for my favorite,
I feel like the green one has to be. I mean,
You gotta
that's-
go. I like the green one a lot.
this little number here.
Yeah, I still need one.
Ooh.
I don't have any.
I don't have the two regular ones.
No,
Like
I
the
like
red
the
with the
alts,
blue
Fitz.
B
I
and,
like the
and
alts.
the regular blue with the red B. I guess I would have to go with the green one. I mean, I love
Liam,
the,
you got
the
any?
yellow City
You
Connect
got any
cool.
yourself?
I got all four. Don't worry.
Oh.
Don't worry.
What's-
I got an
what's
extra
stupid?
red one if you want it when you're here next weekend.
Shit. I mean, if you're offering,
Yeah. I got
All right,
the
well,
whole
you're coming
set.
up next weekend. That's fun.
just for the I'm going to NoahCon on Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, great. Fitz, that was a good one. That was a cute
Yeah.
one.
Fine.
Yeah.
I gotta say, stay tuned for the rest of this award show. I really like the names of the awards that I have. I pride myself on that each and every year.
All
So
right.
Jake,
Yeah.
you're up.
Okay, this one won't be crass, Fitz. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll do kind of a easy. I'll do a regular one.
That's how you could sneak one in on me. By
Yeah. So, well, I'll just do this because I said it already. So this is the Ian Wright "They Said You Was Dead" award.
sure.
We don't need to spend too much time on this, but Caleb Durbin.
Okay. Caleb
It looked-
Durbin was a multi-time. Like, I mean, he's on my list. I'm pretty sure he's going to be on Liam's list. We
He
can just
sure
get
is.
our Caleb Durbin awards out of the way right now, if you would like.
Yeah, I mean, listen. They said he was dead. Those first 4 weeks were they were
Tough.
unfortunate, but we've spent our time talking about Mr. Durbin. He at least looks. Obviously, he's not gonna have a 900 OPS going forward like he's had this last month and change or whatever. But he looks like a major league ball player.
I mean, he's fourth on the team now in B-War.
and he deserves a lot of credit for turning it around.
That probably
Like,
speaks more to the team than him.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's a solid two now.
Now-
he's got
now let-
two B-War?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
two
put
B-War.
the B-War on ice.
I mean,
'cause that's-
Jesus Christ, if you figure if he hit like a normal person that first month, he's like a 4-WAR player, 4.5 WAR player.
And to his credit, I don't have the exact quotes in front of me, but like while he was going through those wicked struggles, he's like, "No, I get it. It's Boston. That's the type of market it is. You got to perform." And to his credit, that's exactly what he's done. He's turned it around. So good for him. To keep it with the B-War
He's also gonna win a
conversation
Gold
in regards
Glove.
to this, the
Barring
award I had is the Jaron Duran Left Field at Coors Field Award for adherence to the golden rule of funny's funny. And it's a tie, gentlemen. This goes to two
Oh.
people. It is a tie, all right? The halvesy goes to both Rafael Devers and Alex Bregman for being about as good on a B-War basis as Caleb Durbin. Funny's funny.
That is.
Craig, they called him.
I mean,
they called him
guys,
a madman.
The month of June for Mr. Durbin, 25 games. The triple slash was 326, 359, 605 for an OPS of 963, 6 home runs, 13 RBIs, 5 stolen bases, 28 hits, and 6 doubles.
Good player, man. We said entering today, his B-War, I think, was an even 2.
Yes, that's correct.
Bregman was a 2-2, I believe, and Devers was something along the lines of a 1-7. Now, I understand he's playing at first. It's a little bit different. The calculation's a little bit different, of course. But funny's funny that Caleb Durbin is about the same in terms of B-War as those two guys that have been the topic of conversation for over a year at this point. So, Caleb Durbin, multi-time
Congrats, Mr.
Havsy
Durbin.
Award winner tonight.
I do. I have. I'll round out the third award for him. It's in the same vein as Jake's. It's the second annual Jamie Carragher Apologies We Got It Massively Wrong Award. Goes
Sure.
to Caleb Durbin. So
Is there a Jamie Carragher leave the football before the football leaves you award?
I should have thought of that. I don't have that though. I might have to save that. I'll save that for the end of the year.
Yeah. So there you go. Caleb Durbin. Back to Twitter here. Friend of the program, Webster, who I'm trying to convince to be an Arsenal fan. Mr. Webster of Not Another Sox podcast, our believed brethren. The Masataka Yoshida Award for Excellence in the Face of Adversity. Presented to Masataka Yoshida.
I don't know if I agree with that one.
Yeah, that is subject to review from the Academy.
Excellence. I mean, well, Jesus Christ, what's he hitting? His OPS isn't even.
Is he
What is
even
it?
playing these days?
His OPS isn't even 700. We're calling that excellence. He's a
Quotes-
DH.
To quote Syndrome in The Incredibles, when everyone's super, no one is.
Yeah, get that out of here, Webster. Get that shit out of.
I've said it before, democracy simply doesn't work. This is why we should not open it up to the perverts to give awards. But we got to stick with the rules. So congratulations on your halvesy there, Mr. Yoshida. Does anyone have a Yoshida halvesy to give out?
I got
no.
nothing for him.
No, he doesn't even enter my consciousness, as the great Marty Supreme once said. I don't even think about him anymore.
No. So who's the go-to now?
Me. You or you? No, I guess you did. I'll go. Whatever.
Yeah, you can
Take
go.
it
I
away.
mean,
Take
it
it
doesn't.
away.
All right. This is.
We only have so much time at this venue. We have a
Yeah,
political
yeah.
city council donation fundraiser coming in about 45 minutes. So we only have the hall booked for so long.
So this is the Pauly Cicero. Now I got to turn my back on you award.
Ooh.
This goes to Tristan Casas.
Yeah.
We don't need to spend a lot of time on this. It genuinely bums me out now, but it's over. So
It is
I
tough.
have I have him for one as well, Jake.
Oh, okay.
But it's in
yeah.
the same vein. It's the some of Twitter say he's dead award, and this is a shared award tonight. Goes to Roman Anthony, Tristan Casas, Cutter Crawford, and Tanner Houck.
Oh yeah.
They all share it.
Not
Well,
Garrett Crochet. He didn't make the cut on that one.
No, I have another one for him, and it's the
Okay.
I'll just rip it right now. It's the Uncle Ben. I missed him a lot today award.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
To keep it with Roman Anthony, nice handsome boy, friend of the program, gave the all gave some gave all medal of sacrifice presented to Roman Anthony, who gave his life to win a regular season game in early May.
That's true. Wait, he made it to May? I thought he got hurt in April.
It was like May 3rd or 4th, right?
Oh,
Barely,
okay,
right?
wow.
Yeah, just
good
technically.
for him.
Jonah
Good for him.
Jonah in the chat, youtube.com/@Bottle Lansdowne goes, forgot about Tanner, which is true.
May 4th. May the 4th.
Hashtag
Roman
Tanner
Anthony.
Houck died months ago. Award there.
Yeah, Casas, another setback. Now it's his wrist, which wasn't even a thing before. Just a bummer.
There's actually another one on Twitter here that's similar from Sean.
Okay.
at SCKBAI. The Carson Smith Do You Really Exist Award. The nominees are Patrick Sandoval, Tristan Casas, Carter Crawford, Johan Oviedo, and Christian Campbell.
Well,
I think they all
one
win
of these guys. I mean, believe it or not, Patrick Sandoval is going to exist the most out of any of those guys in the coming days.
Patrick Sandoval has the opportunity to do the funniest thing of all time, and he scratched with like the flu guys. He can't actually make this appear. Emergency scratch. He got a paper cut or something like that. Blisters. He can't pitch.
I have like one more like. This is kind of in the same vibe here. This is the Joey Peeps. Yeah, it's sad when they go young like that award. Christian Campbell. I don't know.
I try to stay optimistic, guys.
No, I think that
I don't.
It's looking ugly.
I mean, listen.
Who knows?
If
He's
he
young.
ever figures it out, it'll be here because you're not. I mean, he's gonna be stuck in Worcester. Nobody's gonna be like, yeah, give me that.
Someone posted
contract.
his prospect savant page, so like savant numbers as much as you can, glean from them in the minor leagues and AAA. It's not great, fellas. I wish I had it in front of me, but Liam, do we have his AAA numbers?
I have his triple slash as of today. 68 games in the Woo.
So it's not a small sample size.
A whopping 2 home runs.
Jesus.
The triple slash is 214, 344, 290 for an OPS of 633.
Dude, he had Alan Castro batting in front of him when
he's
we
taking
were
his
throwing up the
walks.
first pitch.
He's taking his walks.
I mean, if you're working off that base, then maybe keep the plate discipline.
Listen.
How old is
God bless
He
him.
just turned 24 on June 28th.
Relatively young, I guess, but it's starting to. I don't know, man. I'm trying.
When do you give up? When he's off his parents' insurance?
Yeah, 26. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
When you no longer have to pay a premium to rent a car, that's when
Yeah. I mean,
we got to start. Yeah.
listen, when we were at that Woo Sox game, like we didn't really watch the game greatly, but I made a point to kind of catch his at bats, and it's just like he's getting eaten up by like shitty AAA pitchers. Like I
feel for the guy, man. Like he seems like a good dude. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like good, like positive head on his shoulders. All that stuff. It's just, I just hope he can turn it around. Hope we can salvage something there, man. There was so much promise in the bat too. Maybe it comes back around. I don't know. Progression is not linear, but
no. I mean, the only thing to help is like you look at somebody like Jordan Walker or something.
That's what I mean.
I've pointed to him before, but yeah, it's.
I might as well rip
Jordan
this
Walker,
one.
however, also is younger than Christian Campbell.
So there you go.
Ooh,
Yeah. He just hit like
great.
I think it's like 21st homer early today off of Miz in that doubleheader.
Excuse me,
In a
2
similar
weeks
vein,
ago.
I guess I'll rip this one. The "It's Still Real to Me, Damn It" award for excellence in being in on a guy who's still real to me, damn it. In spite of his slow start, it's Marcelo Meyer. It's very ugly right now, but he's still real to me, damn it.
Okay,
He's
so
still real to me.
Okay.
I have an award for Cello as well.
Okay.
This is the
Said
Your
he
Brother
did something,
Billy.
by the way. My stream is dead
Yeah,
right
he
now.
hit a
so.
2-run home run.
Hell yeah, let's fucking go, Seth.
This is the Your Brother Billy, Whatever Happened There award for.
That's your
Whatever
second
Happened
whatever
There.
happened there, I think.
No, it's not. The previous one was It's Sad When They Go Young.
Oh,
Like
fair,
That.
fair enough. I actually
You're
have a whatever happened there award as well.
You're
believe it or
conflating
not.
your Sopranos awards, okay? So
Beg
relax.
pardon.
Yeah, Marcelo. I'm not giving up because. Well, actually, I don't know. I mean, he's still only played. What's his major league ball game total? He's not even at a full season of games yet.
But it's not a ton of progression. He's not squaring anything up. I guess the one thing you could look at this year is that the strikeout rate has been better, but like that's still not really resulting in, that much at the plate. It's again, he's still young. He's still 23. Like he's still on his parents' insurance potentially, but it's nasty. But he's still real to me. I still see the promise. He still has a silky smooth swing when he's on. Like the
I'm
numbers
not giving
don't-
up on him, but it's hard to not be extremely disappointed.
Concerned.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, but
Yeah,
he's still
with
real
what
to
he
me
gave,
down the line.
or
Like
lack,
I'll
or lack thereof.
I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying real hard, Jake, to be the shepherd here. All right.
Yeah.
To make
Yeah.
another pop culture reference, but it's nasty. But you know what? He's still real to me. Damn it,
All right.
Liam.
Should I go serious or a fun one?
Serious.
you.
Let's break it up.
Okay. All right. This will be it's a little bit of both. It is the second annual one-way ticket award presented by Galveston, Texas Department of Tourism.
Galveston.
That goes to Brian Bayo, who we
Okay,
I'm
so
shocked we
I have one for
mentioned yet.
Bayo as well.
But I didn't give him one.
You did really? I
That's
would have thought you would have been
shocking.
top of
That's
the list.
shocking.
Next, you're going to tell me you don't have one for number 16.
I don't have one for 16. I don't have
Wow!
one.
What?
Yeah. I didn't
I
feel
do.
like you yelling at me for bringing him up. So
That's
I just
great.
was like,
It just
I just was like, you know
it's the
what?
time to
People
do it.
know. People know. I don't need to harp on it. Struck out tonight, by the way. Struck out.
My award for Mr. Bayo is the Lotso Huggenbear Memorial Award for player most likely to be sent to the Caterpillar Room.
Oh, yeah, get him in
Yeah.
there. Get him in there. Yeah. I haven't checked on his most recent starts in the Will, but I'm terrified if one of the other starters goes down and he's the next man up. Let me see if I
better
can
start.
find it real quick.
Well, Ranger. I mean, if the Ranger injury is real, it would be him, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Sandoval's going to fill in for early. Is that correct? Can anyone speak on that?
I believe that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So his numbers in Worcester so far: 18 2/3, 4 starts. The ERA is 4.34. 4 walks to 22 strikeouts. Okay. The WHIP is 1.39. 9 earned. Not great. Not terrible.
the 4 walks to 22 strikeouts is encouraging, I guess.
Yeah.
Like-
Not the worst thing in the world, but
Oh, that's yeah. Listen, I don't know if it's over for Brian the way it's over for some other guys we've mentioned this evening, but I don't want to see him for a while.
Yeah, a lot of stuff to figure out, which we've
Similar to
exhausted throughout
Campbell-
the season, right?
Similar to Campbell, like if he figures it out, it'll be here because you're not moving off. You're not moving off that deal. Sorry to say.
Also, by the way, Jake, I mentioned I had a Whatever Happened There award.
Yes.
The winner of that is just the Boston Red Sox.
Oh, sure.
fair.
Yeah, sure.
Just the Boston Red Sox. Whatever happened there. Let's go back to Twitter. Let's get a Twitter award in there, folks. We got one from JD Martinez Stan. The inaugural JD Martinez Stan I Can't Believe I Used to Hate You award goes to Wilson Contreras.
Very nice.
I'm
Very
sure
Why
nice.
did you
We'll be
hate
talking-
Wilson Contreras? He was on the Cubs and the Cardinals.
I don't know. Maybe they had beef with JD
Where did you
Martinez
get
that
a
we didn't know about.
strong feeling for Wilson Contreras?
I have a feeling we're going to have to put Contreras on ice a little bit later
Yeah.
on in the program.
Yes, yeah, throw that one in the cooler, Fitz.
But I just figured I'd throw that one out there.
Sure.
How about this award? The Nothing Burger Game of the Half. The game where nothing happened.
Oh, okay.
June 6th, 2026. It was a 3-1 loss to the Tampa Bay Rays. Early took the loss at an okay start. Marcelo hit a homer. But that was really it. Complete snooze fest.
Wow, I don't. Okay.
Do you have
Yeah,
anything to say of that game?
I don't have a single thing to say about that game.
That
Fitz.
means
Thank you.
the
Wait,
correct
what
game
date
won.
was it? What date was
June
it?
8th, 2026. They
June
lost
8th.
3-1 to Tampa in
A
Tampa.
Monday night.
I believe you, but I'd have.
That's
I-
exactly. Nothing happened.
I got nothing.
It was a nothing burger, nothing ever happens game. The nothing ever happens game. I guess if you're talking about games where nothing happened, the Jaron Duran nothing happened incident, that actually probably
Fitz,
could have won this
Fitz. Nothing happened.
game. Nothing happened.
Okay, so don't go around acting like something happened because nothing happened.
That's what I've been told.
Yeah.
Jake, let's get a crass one out of the way, buddy.
Okay, you want to hit a crass one?
Remember, give me a thumbs
Well,
up.
I'd like to do the 2 crass ones I have back to back.
Okay, fine.
So I'll do those. I'll do those now.
All right, let's just rip the band again.
So are you ready?
Yep.
So this is the award for biggest miss. And I think I'm gonna go with Johan Oviedo.
Yeah.
Craig actually, all things considered, a strong offseason from Craig Breslow as we come into the Midsummer Classic here. 2 years in a row where majority of Craig's offseason moves go to the Midsummer Class. Funny enough, and Sonny Gray isn't even on the All-Star roster yet. He probably will be. So that'll be three off-season acquisitions by Craig.
I know
going
exactly
to the
what
All-Star
your
games.
third one's going to be based off of it being the biggest. I know exactly what you're going to award this. I know
Yep.
exactly. You are
So Johan,
you are so predictable.
so Johan Oviedo,
so
biggest miss.
predictable.
Really, the only now that Durbin kind of rounded into something, and so did Siegler. I don't have any award for him, but he had another knock leadoff single tonight.
Can I guess what this is going to be for biggest hit that comes up next?
Is that your official guess?
Mm-hmm.
That's correct. Yes. All right. So, lastly, this is the award for biggest hit. Yeah.
Okay, because I didn't hear it on my end. So there you go.
Yeah.
Hit.
So biggest hit, just nailed it, dead on. Wilson Contreras. Thank you.
Yeah. Again, I think Contreras is someone that we can,
throw that one on ice again. But we love Wilson. He's been everything we could possibly have asked for, and more.
And more. Liam, you're up.
All right. So if we're still talking about Craig Breslow's offseason, the next award I have is the Morning After Award for Best Plan B. Goes to Ranger Suarez.
Oh, that's good, Liam. That's a good one. Nice.
That's really good.
Yeah, thank you. That was my favorite one I was cooking up this afternoon. But what can you say? I know we were all disappointed that Bregman went to Chicago, but Mr. Suarez has been fantastic. Outside of like 2 starts where he comes out early with a little lower body injury. ERA is 3.15, 91 in the third innings. The ERA plus is 128. I mean, he's been everything as advertised, and then some.
What's the strikeout rate that he's at, Liam, compared to what he's had in years past? Because this is just a feeling. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but just watching him, I feel like his strikeouts are higher up than typical. Like, I feel like he's been punching more tickets.
Strikeout per 9 this year's 9.6. Last year was 8.6. For his career, he's averaging 8.5.
So I knew I wasn't hallucinating there. I mean, that's a significant enough of a jump over the course of half a season. Listen, man, first of all, not to toot my own horn, I'd love the nickname The Pivot. I don't care if it never gains any traction there. I like calling him The Pivot. I think that's
I'm gonna start calling him The Pill.
The Pill for Plan B. I like The Pill. And he throws the pill with the porty.
That's good, too, The Pill. I like that.
Banger Suarez because he's Plan B. That's the new Triple B's, baby. You know, battle mode. But no, he's been excellent. Gamer can.
I just
you
love
volume
watching
too.
him.
Yeah. Give you
let
some
me
stretch.
He can take my hands. He can take my hamstring. I
don't need it.
Yeah, I don't need it. What do
I
do?
will need it for slow pitch softball in the fall, but
okay, but yeah, he won't.
Not with that attitude.
No, you guys can just trade it. Yeah, Ranger. Yeah, we like him.
Absolutely. And that profile, you know, again, with him, he doesn't beat guys with velocity a ton. Hopefully that can play longer term over the life of, what was it, a 5-year deal?
That's correct.
Yeah, over the life of a 5-year contract. Hopefully that can play. So he's exceeding, like you alluded to, Liam, in just about every way that he had been before. He's been great. Shout out Ranger Suarez. 2 similar ones. One from myself, one from Zoidberger in the chat, and also on Twitter here. He called it the I wasn't really familiar with your game award. He gave it to Sonny Gray. One of the best pitchers in baseball so far this year. Absolute travesty that he's not going to the All-Star game. Again, we could talk about that later. The award I had specifically was the Shaquille O'Neal Award for player most deemed worthy of an apology, considering I was not familiar with his game.
Okay.
Now, I was going to give this to Jake Bennett.
Who you get. Okay. Yeah.
I was, but I had an idea, like, okay, he has some prospect pedigree. The note here is that this is someone who I truly was not familiar with his game. Truly. I wrote about this guy leading into the World Baseball Classic. I forget off the top of my head. I apologize which nation he was representing, but I was like, hey, this guy he just so happens to be in the minors. He's at the World Baseball Classic. That's good for him. Tyron Guerrero.
Sure. Yeah.
I truly was not familiar with his game. pumping like 122 miles an hour out of the pen like it's fucking nothing at the like damn near 40 years old. I truly was not familiar with his game, and I owe him an apology. And that apology comes in the form of the Havsey Award.
Yeah, I'm hoping he brings me something special come
So I knew
day.
you were going to say that, Jake, and I was thinking about that earlier today. That would be nice if you got a return for him, but like I understand he's pumping gas, but like how old is he? 38?
35.
That's
35.
why you trade him. That's why you trade him.
But it's like other teams are going to see, oh wait, he's also 35. Like
but it's a rental. So you pay.
I suppose.
I mean, his strikeout per 9 is nearly 12. His ERA plus
Pony
is
up.
153.
People pay for rentals.
Fair
It's
enough.
only been 16 and 2/3 innings, but I mean, Christ, dude's humming it.
But no, this guy who just seemed like an afterthought, like it's like, oh no, he actually throws fucking missiles, and he's been quite good for us. He's been quite good. So deserving of a Havsey. I owe an apology. Mr.
Absolutely.
Carrera, I was not familiar with your game.
Yeah. I thought he was going to be another classic, like, nope, doesn't know where the fuck it's going kind of guy. But credit to him. He seems to have figured something out.
Yeah. Keeping it with Twitter, Ross Keefe, the Make Us Forget How Awful This Season for a Few Minutes Is award. There are 2 nominees. And Jake, I feel like you're uniquely qualified to answer this one. The 2 nominees are Brad Stevens and Bill Chisholm.
Why? Because they made a good trade?
Oh, they're going to yell at you. They are going to
all
yell
see.
at you.
They'll all see. Listen, this is a Red Sox show. It's not a Celtics show, but that's a good trade, okay? What do you
Oh, yeah,
want me to
we've
say?
never been known to go off topic on this program.
That's a good trade. Jaylen Brown.
We talked
God
about
bless
soccer
him.
for a combined like 15 minutes in this show, and it's our mid-season awards show. This is a big one.
I didn't support that. Jaylen Brown, flags fly forever. Thank you, Jaylen, for 2024. It's been a ride, but between the second apron, the repeater tax, his upcoming extension, those
Private equity,
on-offs,
of course.
Yeah, fits. Those on-off splits, and his comments after the season ended. It was time, and that's fine.
Not to get old man like sports talk radio-y, but the comments of it being his favorite season, that like come on.
That was it for me. I was like, okay, man, get out. You can get him out of here.
So Bill Chisholm or Brad Stevens, the floor is yours on this pick, man. These are the 2 nominees.
Brad, I guess. I mean, this money, it wasn't.
Congratulations,
money
Brad
motiv-
Stevens. You are a
Yeah,
Havsey Award winner.
It wasn't financially motivated because they took Paul George back, who
Playoff P? Podcast P?
Playoff P. Podcast P.
Do you think he'll come on the show?
Okay.
Podcaster
maybe.
solidarity?
Just have to ask.
Maybe.
We'll get your toes wet in these Boston media waters here, Mr. George. But no, yeah, there you go. There's another award there. Liam.
Let me circle back to Craig Breslow's offseason. This next one is called the You Do Not Under Any Circumstances Have to Hand It to Craig Breslow. However, award goes to IKF. Shockingly,
It's been
Another
fine.
dead
I
guy.
have enjoyed him. In terms
Another
of
dead guy.
how that middle infield has looked outside of him, thankfully Romy's finally back, but he kind of turned it on a little in May and parts of June before he went down, and,
Which is more than what I ever would have thought that we were going to get from him.
yeah. Like I totally understand the joke. $6 million is. I have respect for the dollar, so that's quite a bit of money.
Yo, man,
Yeah, but turned into a guy kind of like rooting for. So I hope he comes back soon. But he's probably dead
underpaid
knowing our
and
medical
underfucked.
staff. That's right.
I'm always saying this. I'm not too proud to admit that I had a little minor crash out when it was IKF being signed. I was not a fan of it, but
I don't
to his
think anyone
credit,
was.
it's been all right.
I mean, for a time there before Mr. Durbin showed up, he was like third in the team, position players in B War.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You go back to what was the date, like June 14th, when we were 14 games under or whatever we said at the top of the show, Liam, and then we look, it's like, oh, IKF is actually top 3 in B War.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if there's any correlation there or something like that. But all right, we have one more on Twitter. Botsy in the chat. Oh, as I knock my microphone there. Botsy in the chat. This also, I mean, you can go and find this. It's publicly available. The Stiff as a Board Memorial Award goes to Craig Breslow.
Mm.
Yeah, Stiff. Famously.
Fucking Stiff,
yeah.
as it
Fucking
were.
Stiff, yeah.
As a matter of fact. So congratulations, Craig Breslow, winning a Havsy award here. I'll take one here, then we'll go to Jake. The Vocal Tick of the Half.
Oh.
This is a podcast-specific award.
Ooh.
There were a couple of, what it could have been. A couple of nominees throughout the first half. I think it has to be we're getting estimates. We'll get estimates.
Yes.
Yeah, that's our
Get
big
estimates,
one.
get estimates. So, yeah.
Fitz, I absolutely agree. That's one of my favorite ticks we've had.
We've had a couple of others so far this season
Yeah.
specifically, have we not?
Um,
I'm sure the Perfects
This
will be able to
season?
tell us.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know.
Leave a Light On from me, like that was more like that kind of came to be last year. That's
well,
not
we
this
we
season.
give them grace. We give them
that
grace.
we give them grace has been.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if that was football season, that would have been towards the end of last year. But it really started to gain traction this year. That we give that grace to young players or podcasters or managers or something like that. I still think we're getting estimates. Yeah, get estimates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jake,
Okay. This
you're done with
is-
your inappropriate ones.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
All right. This is the Gas Station Bag of Chips Award for I'd like a little more.
Fair enough.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, thank you. This one hurt to give out, but this one goes to Wilyer Abreu, actually. Believe it or not.
Ooh, I have him for one, and it's a disagree for me. Like
So,
the award I have for him. I'm gonna
Wilyer-
keep it on ice for now.
Yeah, so Wilyer right now has been worth 3.2 WAR. Like, that's awesome. I don't want to discredit what he's done this year. He's gonna win a Gold Glove. But his OPS plus only 115. His OPS only 759 right now. And to my naked eye, it looks like he spent this offseason kind of over-indexing on facing left-handed pitching and forgot that he also has to still face right-handed pitching. So I'll just give you, against lefties this year, he's got a 958 OPS, which is, that's fucking awesome. Like, that's really great. Against right-handed pitching, which he is a left-handed batter, so you would expect this to be pretty good. 675 OPS.
Yeah, not great. It's reverse splits. That's not ideal, but at least he has it in the bag against lefties. If he's able to, have that positive regression against righties, that should be fine. And make no mistake, like I know you said, like you're not trying to poo-poo him. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth here. 115 with that Gold Glove defense and right at Fenway is still
yeah. And
immensely
that's
valuable.
kind of my his OPS is 30 points lower right now than it was last year, which
Sure.
is like that's kind of where I'm coming from. Like, I know he had more protection in the lineup last year. Like there was Anthony on top of Bregman.
Something to consider.
Trevor Story was also a human being that was alive last year. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Fitz. I'd like a little. It's mostly the slugging, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a weird season for him. I don't know. That's it for me. Just I'd like a little more. That's all.
Well, because mine's coming at it from a little bit of a different angle, and it's another tie. Believe it or not, we have two ties, two wars. Wilyer is one of the recipients of this, and you kind of heard me defending him here. That kind of leads into the award that I have. The He Still Made Graduation Award for a guy who will get a ton of free passes from me no matter what. I knew you'd like that one, Jake. It's Wilyer and it's Seti.
is it?
Like it's those guys.
No, yeah.
Those are my sweet baby boys. You know what I mean? It's the Gordon Ramsay, like, oh, you poor thing, like when they make a mistake. Whereas when 16 makes a mistake, we're yelling like, you fucking
Yeah.
twat or something like
Yeah.
that. They just,
well, that was like
it
the
is what it is.
game,
Those are my guys.
the Yankee game, the Sunday night Yankee game.
Yeah.
Where Willier fucked up in right field twice, and it was just like, yeah, that'll happen. Like, it's okay.
Well, when TJ Stats put out the outs above average.
Yeah, he's
over the
blowing
weekend.
people out of the water.
It's like almost like doubling up like second and third place. I think he had like plus 16 entering the week outs above average in right field at probably the hardest right field to play in all of baseball at Fenway Park right field, and he's doing that. And then, guys in second and third place have, the respectable like 9 or 8 or 7 or something like that, outs above average. He's spectacular out in the field. We know what he could do. And that's why it was kind of shocking when he had those two, those two, to put it in British soccer terms, those two howlers, Liam, those two howlers against the Yankees. But, it is what it is. It's baseball. And, long term, like, we know what he can provide. And he has his ebbs and flows at the plate. We know this. He can get wicked hot just like that, and then he can kind of have his slumps. But you'll take that if he's. I forget who said it in the YouTube chat. It may have been Blade Adamas. This was a couple weeks ago. Beg pardon if it's you in the chat listening to this, or if you're listening to this on Twitter and you made this point, let us know, because it was a really good point. Ideally, Willier is like your third or fourth best hitter, maybe fifth. Like if he's batting fifth in your lineup, like that is like he's the platonic ideal of a guy who's batting fifth, and not the best hitter on the team, but he just deepens that lineup just a bit more, and then, as we know, plays that stellar defense out and right. But again, that's part of me I'm gonna be defending him no matter what. He's gonna get a lot of free passes. Same with Cedon. What Cedon has done this year, it's similar deal, right? With the defense.
Frankly, Cedon, I don't have even a shred of negativity to throw his way.
But like, say he goes cold over the course of a month and a half, I'm still gonna I'm gonna say, get behind me, Cedon. Like sure. I'm defending you, brother. Right?
Yeah.
What's the is it Daffy Duck when he's flying away in the helicopter, and like Stan Twitter uses the video all the time when he's in the helicopter shooting the guns, going like, ah! That's gonna be me. Like, get behind me, Steady. I don't know if you know the video I'm talking about. It's fine.
I don't.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I do.
Maybe that'll be an out of context video that I'll tweet. Liam, why don't you give it a? How many? I only have one left after this.
I only have one left as well.
The rest of mine are just kind of jokes that I can rip through.
Let's hear them. Let's wait till you get to one more, and then we'll go Jake, and then myself, then Liam, and then we'll do the big one.
Oh, okay. I'll save the best for last here. First up, it is the Jack Conrad I Had a Good Run Award, second annual.
Sure did.
Goes to Trevor Story. Honestly, if he never came back, I think I'd be all right. Last year was
Liam,
fun. 2020.
Let me cut you off. My last award is for Trev.
It's Trevor. Take it away.
This is the Taylor Swift's Madison Square Garden wedding for What Are We Doing Here? This goes to Trevor Story. Conservatively, like the fourth best infielder on the 40-man roster, probably. Fifth? Sixth? Like, I'd rather start Sogard. I'd rather start Sogard, Siegler, IKF.
Dang.
Well, maybe not him.
Let's not go crazy here.
A healthy Meyer, like, I don't know. I mean, are they gonna be serious with Trevor when he gets back? I'm not sure, so I don't know what we're doing here. So that's mine.
Did I see that they have a 40-page prenup agreement? By the way, Travis and Taylor.
Oh, I did not see that.
Did I hear that properly?
She's got a lot of money, Fitz.
I mean, of course.
Sorry to break it to you.
You're telling me now for the first time. Missy Mopena said their prenup agreement is like insanely long. I don't know where she saw that or heard it, but who knows? I'm surprised we weren't invited.
Honestly, yeah.
I know. It was right down the street from me.
Did you try to go and celebrate the Nups being?
I can't say I did. I can't say I did.
I did see that their vows each were like 20 minutes long.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, we're not doing a fucking stand-up set here, Travis. Like, come on now. In any event. Liam, keep going until you got one more.
Sure. In any event, the next one up is the second annual Dom Smith Memorial Award. Goes unclaimed. Shockingly. Unclaimed.
No winners. So we had a couple of ties, but to make up for it, we have
no winners this year for the first half Dom Smith Memorial Award. The next one's a bit of an upset.
What's the Dom Smith Memorial Award? The first baseman that stepped up?
No. Just like any affable Cody Ross type player. that appears.
Okay.
Jovial Michael Vilas.
That appears out of the ether. Some random fringe player we can.
Could Anthony Siegler not be that? Like he seems jovial.
It's only been 2 weeks, Fitz.
I mean, Dom was here like first week of May, so he had 2 months. You know, Abraham Toro won it last year, to give you an idea of who took it.
I'm trying to think of who could have like fit that mold had they.
There's really
Nick Sogard.
Yeah, not up enough.
I'm just.
I mean, Nate Eaton, maybe Nate Eaton if he came up earlier.
If he ever played, yeah.
Yeah,
it was a tough field this year. Next
it's like
up
when the Hall of
is-
Fame doesn't elect anyone to the Hall of Fame. No one meets the
Yeah,
threshold.
no one's going in this year. And listen, we're
Not even on the
perfectly fine
Veterans
with that.
Committee.
We have to maintain integrity. We can't just let anybody in.
Absolutely, Liam.
So next up, bit of a shocker. For the first time in 4 years, the Bobby Dahlbeck Shuttle Bus Award will not go to Bobby Dahlbeck. It's going to Alex Cora and his coaching staff.
Sure.
Wait, Bobby Dahlbeck won this last year?
Wait, yeah. How did Bobby win this last year?
I don't know how we decided that, but in my notes from last year, it said 4th year in a row, Bobby Dahlbeck.
What was the company
End of an
that
era,
picked
wow.
up?
It was
that picked
Coaches
up,
for Hire, I believe.
Coaches for Hire. Okay.
Yeah, just a perfect.
Yeah, that's the end of a dynasty.
That was serendipitous. That
truly.
the Coaches for Hire.
Bobby
bus.
dethroned from his
I know a real
his
shocker.
birthright.
Yeah. And Fitz, I've got one left.
All right, so we'll put that on ice just to break things up. Jake, if you that was your last one, the
I'm done.
story one.
I'm done.
All right,
Yeah.
I got one more. The Dr. Nick Riviera. Let me restart. The Dr.
All right, try it again.
The Dr. Nick Riviera Award for distinguished accomplishments in medical sciences.
Yeah.
It goes to the Red Sox medical team for their continued ability to not meet the timelines established by the team. Is it their fault? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. It's just, I mean, you got the word that Ranger Suarez is, what was it, Jake? That it's not going to be so bad. So that means
They said
he's
he might avoid the IL, which means his season.
So we'll
is
see him in
over.
28.
Yep. The season is
It's
over.
somehow going to be Tommy John, even though it was a lower body injury.
Well, Fitz, here's a great example of why this is so fucking stupid. The Red Sox medical staff, or it's their comm staff, or it's some combination of the boat. We don't know why this keeps happening. But Connor Griffin, Pittsburgh Pirate, you've heard of him. I've heard of him. Suffered the exact same injury as Roman Anthony today. They throw it right out, 8 to 10 weeks. They announced that today.
Maybe they just
Roman
learned from
Anthony.
us.
Roman Anthony suffers his injury. They go, he'll avoid the IL. Hopefully, it's been 2 months, so
It's okay, Lieutenant Shiny Sights.
yeah, you're just sleeping.
You'll
You'll eat it later. You'll eat it
Roman
later.
Anthony. You'll play later.
Yeah, like I don't know why this keeps happening, and it's funny because everybody cracks wise like about it every time somebody gets hurt, and then it happens another time. Like Connolly Early this week, it's like, news isn't that bad, and now he's getting second opinions, and it's like, maybe like what's going on?
What is going on? Now, yeah, obviously, like, we're not sitting here saying, like, injuries are funny. Like, we don't want guys getting hurt. Of course we don't.
No, I'm also not
But
saying
in a
it's
cosmic
easy
sense,
to be
yes,
like
it is
team
funny
doctor.
that this keeps happening. Like, the lack of communication or miscommunicate, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to chalk it up to. The fact that this keeps happening it's funny. Funny's funny. What can I say? Again, it's not funny that guys are getting hurt, injuries. We don't want that. But the fact that it's Looney Tunes, where it's like, oh yeah, he'll be back in a couple days. Maybe he misses one time through the rotation. Oh, turns out his head actually got chopped off. He's no longer, he's dead. He can't pitch anymore on the count of him not being alive. Like, why does that keep happening? What is going on, Jake?
I wish I could tell you, man.
No. Racer goes the Fell for It Again award. That could be a halfsy. It goes to all of us.
That's for us. Yeah, I was going to say Red Sox fans.
That goes,
Yeah.
dear listener, to you and me and all of us. This award is for
everybody's
everyone.
a winner tonight.
Everyone leaves a winner. Participation trophy, if you will. Liam, you had one more, and then we'll go to the big award of the night, which shouldn't be a surprise. But look, maybe we should have had the biggest one at the start. Maybe Jake was onto something.
It's all right.
Whatever.
That is what it is. All right, so this one's timely. It is not a second annual award. It's the Christian Pulisic Captain America Award for outstanding leadership. It goes to Jaron Duran.
Yeah, just hit a double, I believe, and that just came across my
Sure
desk
did.
Listen,
moments ago.
I understand we've had our qualms with Jaron this season. That's not anything new, especially for one specific co-host on the show.
You think that's a real indictment?
I'm not trying to rage bait. I'm not trying to troll. Like, this isn't banter. Smaller sample size, of course. What Christian Pulisic did, or rather didn't do in this tournament is worse than what we've seen from Durant this year. At least Durant has given us something. The LeBron James of soccer, my ass. I understand that was a meme, but like that is forever now. It's not only me. It's just a straight up punchline at this point. That was a really, really bad tournament from him, Liam.
Yeah, I think I'm all set.
And even the guys who played poorly yesterday, a lot of them, like they still had like their moments throughout the the build up in the group stage or in the Boston
Pulisic
game.
had the first half against Paraguay, and he might as well have not been out there the rest of the time. And frankly, he wasn't half the time. So, yeah.
And if it was an injury that was really bothering him at that point, he shouldn't have been on the field in the first place.
True.
I saw a great comment. I don't want to dox myself as a Redditor right now.
You've already done that before. Don't worry.
Okay.
For a guy who loves shitting on Reddit, you are a Redditor.
Yeah, on the Bill Simmons subreddit, that's even worse. Somebody compared Pulisic. Am I saying it correctly? Pulisic?
That's it.
Pulisic, yeah. Side note, the
Pulisic.
guy who does the r/Bill Simmons podcast had me on a couple of years ago.
I
Had a
know.
great time
I
with him.
remember that.
Yeah. Shout out to him. I think he's a BC guy.
Pulisic compared to Andrew Wiggins in NBA terms.
Ooh.
How many All-Star teams has Wiggins made?
I would guess 0.
Because to Pulisic's credit, like
He's made 1.
he's played pretty well in Serie A, but Liam can attest that's not the heights of like the Prem or even like La Liga.
Serie A's in the gutter these days, man.
Andrew
Exactly,
Wiggins'
right?
trophy cabinet is such: 1-time All-Star, 1-time Rookie of the Year winner. You can only win that one time, and a 2022 NBA champion.
I mean, Pulisic does have a European trophy to his name.
Was it the Conference League?
No, I mean they won the Champions League while he was there with Chelsea.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who scored that game winner again? I forget.
No, it wasn't for Arsenal.
No, it wasn't. It could have been for Arsenal. It could have.
Could have been.
It
Could have been.
Could have. Should have. Would have. Could have. I suppose. Yeah. We'll be back.
But yeah, no, I think to bring it back to Jaron Duran's outstanding leadership, I feel like I have to highlight the Sunday in Baltimore after Alex Cora and co got fired, and he left poor Roman Anthony all by himself to take questions from the media. That's exactly what you want.
But he cares. He cares about the game so much, Liam. He cares so much. He
And
fucking hates losing.
I remember
He fucking cares so much. He fucking cares so fucking much. Fuck.
He's QAnon. I saw that yesterday.
Oh Jesus Christ, is he?
I don't know. I saw people saying he dabbled in it.
who Big Pole.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking Jaron. Yeah, no, Pulisic. Yeah, he's
Oh, well, probably him too. Shit, I don't know.
yeah. What do they say? Mega Neymar. They're saying about him. There's a
I
big
saw someone called him like mRNA Neymar today or something like that. It looks a lot.
Neymar.
Yeah,
mRNA Neymar.
It looks a lot better in text than it sounds because it's a little mouthy.
I still think the funniest slander name for right-leaning athletes was Aaron Rodgers being referred to as Throw Rogan. I still think that's the best one. At Big Content Guy on Twitter, Pulisic
I saw
looks like
Vargentina. I saw today was a good one.
Oh yeah,
well, that's VAR.
100%.
Yeah, they do that for
Yeah,
Arsenal.
Fitz, I
even though it's
know
bullshit.
I know what it is.
Like that's plenty of teams get that. Arsenal is a big thing, even though it's a bullshit tag. Whatever. West Ham number 19 still committed a foul on the goalkeeper. Cry about it. At Big Content Guy on Twitter, Pulisic looks like the manager of a vape shop in Tempe. I saw that. I thought that was pretty good. All right. All right, was that the last of the halvesies before the big one?
I believe it is.
And the final award of the night. The Franchi Cordero. We're naming it after Franchi, right?
Yeah, of course.
Hymn of the half goes to Andre Monasterio. Did it? No. It's got to be Willie, man. It's got to be Wilson Contreras. Has to be.
Yep.
Has to
Yep.
be.
Yep. Consensus.
That 150-ish OPS plus, the OPS in the 900s, 20 homers already so far this year when we were concerned, like, oh my God, are we going to get anyone who gets 20 throughout the entire season? I know we said it about Ranger, but truly Contreras has been everything that we wanted and more. I am of the belief, with all due respect, you're outside of your noggin if you think he should be traded leading up to the deadline, no matter how poorly this month goes. Because we have been, for the last couple of years, not even just couple, last handful of years, we have been looking for the answer at first base in terms of the offense and the defense.
This entire decade.
Right, essentially from the 2020s, right?
Yeah.
You know, a guy who can fit, because we've seen the horrors of bad defense
Except
over at first
for
base.
August 2021. Other than that,
when Bobby Dahlbeck was the best hitter in baseball.
July and
Yeah,
August 2023.
Yeah, summer of 23.
Yeah, we've had about 3 months.
Well, we've had
really good.
3
really
months
good
out
A
of
real first baseman.
out of 30 months, essentially. You know what I mean? So 10% of the 2020s, we've been okay at this, but the rest, not so much. In terms of the defense, because we've seen the horrors of defense at first base, you could poo-poo it all you want. You could hand wave it away. First base defense is important. Maybe not as much as center field or shortstop, but it's still important. And then obviously the power as well, especially from the right-hand side of the plate at Fenway. He has been an answer to that question, and I understand we wanted Casas to be that, even though he's from the left-hand side. But the answer is now right in front of us for at least the short term, next couple of years, you would think. And there are suggestions that maybe he should be shipped off. They could lose every single game leading up to the deadline, Liam. I still don't want Contreras traded. Because at the very least you have that figured out going into 27 and beyond.
I would say if you would, at bare minimum, need 2 major league players back.
100%.
2 major league position
I don't want
players
prospects for him.
that are established in MLB for me to even begin to consider it. Like, no. You trade him. What's your lineup? Sadon and Willier every day?
Yep, that's it. Those are your only 2 regulars.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, and he doesn't even have to have a 900 or whatever OPS moving forward for the second half or in 27 or in 28, whenever it is, just to be steady enough, a steady Eddie from the right side and playing a really, really strong defense over at first. I mean, that's your answer there. You can figure other stuff out in the offseason. They're going to have a lot to figure out this winter. Trust us. We'll be here to talk about it. But he's got to be here for the next couple of seasons. I don't want him gone. Short of it being an absolute Godfather offer.
As poor as the position player side of the roster has been constructed, that could be that would be their worst possible move to ship him off.
Because it's I think you said it, Liam, a week or two ago. It creates more problems than it solves, and one of the problems that it creates is the problem that we've been facing for years.
Is a black hole again.
Like
I mean,
Christy
also
said,
not for nothing. Like the first couple months of the year it was, there's no leadership. There's no leadership, and while we love Wilson, he's a little bit of a hothead, but
100%,
definitely a leader still.
Mm-hmm.
He'll
answer the questions after being a hothead.
He's been hit by 14 pitches this year. Next closest on the team's Sadon at 6.
Yeah, shit, I'd be pissed too.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed too.
I'd be tired. I'd be bruised.
So yeah,
Wilson.
Wilson Contreras.
You know what? God damn it, give him a round.
Yeah.
Wilson. Take a bow, Wilson.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, wraps up the 5th annual Havsy Awards. We're still recording. We got the after party here.
That's
in the
right.
third segment of the show, but that will wrap
Drinks.
up. Drink and bubbly and whatnot, and interviews with the winners, all that fun stuff.
Wow, that was great.
It was a great time. To keep it with Wilson Contreras, who is now officially an AL All-Star. Jake, you had some qualms about All-Star voting?
I just hate fan voting in general, and
democracy doesn't work.
I would say this if it was 9 Red Sox in the lineup, because like I also don't really. The Major League Baseball All-Star Game is interesting because it's the only All-Star game in any professional sport that anyone still gives a shit about.
Which I like. I still like the All-Star game
Yeah,
myself.
no, me too. Having said that, it also is at the same time is meaningless. Like there's no real reason to care about it. Like it's a fun, silly thing, you know. It doesn't have like a deeper meaning. At the same time, even on top of that, if you're gonna count All-Star appearances as like a guy's Hall of Fame case or something,
That's a good point.
you fucking Vlad Jr. and that's gonna say he made the All-Star team this year.
Yeah, Vlad Jr.'s OPS plus is below 100.
Caleb Durbin's been a better player than Vlad Jr. this year in every metric. So it's like it's this complex thing, and I've felt this way since I was a kid. Like I don't think I ever gave a shit about All-Star voting, and I think I said this on an episode of ours, whether maybe it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It's kind of like this sounds so pompous, but it's like kind of like beneath Red Sox fans. I found like very little Red Sox fans are like, yeah, I'm voting every day. Like we're getting our guys to the game.
We used to 20 years ago. But.
Yeah, like in the internet age, I don't think I've never met a Red Sox fan that really gives a shit.
With all due respect to Ernie Clement, it's very cool that he's an all-star. And he is a member of the PLL Perverts fantasy team. I don't want to besmirch him.
Okay.
Which, by the way, we're playing Matthew Crowry. Crowry's undefeated. We only have one loss this week. This is like the matchup of the season so far. This is two heavyweights going at it. Rematch of last year's title game, which I won by a single point. But that's besides the point. The fact that he got the most votes is ridiculous. And I understand it's just a popularity contest. I get it. And I understand that now, like, they changed up the voting where, okay, the players get a vote and, like, the commissioner's office gets, a say in matters. I understand that the commissioner's office is going to move mountains to make sure that guys like Aaron Judge, even if they're hurt, they've been hurt for like a month and a half, like these guys are going to get into the All-Star game. I get it. I understand that players are going to vote for their buddies to make the roster. I get that. Doesn't mean I have to find it any less stupid. And it's a dumb thing to complain about. I understand. But like,
I know, that's my problem too. If we're
not paving a way for a guy like Wilson Contreras, who even on a bad team is one of like the 10 best hitters in baseball so far this year, ish. You know what I mean?
No,
easily one of the best hitters in the junior circuit.
Yeah, I mean, but what's he like 5th in OPS?
So yeah, not even ish. You could say top 5-ish at that point. But the point is, an elite hitter this season, and if you're not paving the way for a guy who I understand that win-losses are a finicky stat.
Liam.
So the point is, right, it's really good. That's the point. And I understand that win-losses for pitchers are finicky, but you have a guy who is in top 10 in ERA with a 10-1 record, and has a notable enough of a track record. People know who Sonny Gray is. It's not like he's some nobody. If we're not paving the way for a guy like that to get into the All-Star game, then what the fuck are we doing with the system? What's the point of it all? If it's just going to... And I understand that Julio hasn't been this bad, but if Julio Rodriguez had like a 600 OPS, but the fans in Seattle are great, which they are, so they're just going to vote him in anyway, then it's a farce. And it's a dumb thing to complain about. I understand that. That's not lost on me. I get it. It's just a popularity contest. I know that. But
I actually know the exact moment I got radicalized against All-Star voting. I just remember it was the 2015 Kansas City Royals.
The Royals. It was everybody, and that it was.
At least they won a World Series. The fucking Blue Jays aren't going to win a World Series this year.
Yeah, was that right? Who was their second baseman name? Omar Infante.
Yeah, that's right. I think
All-Star
I have the
starter.
screenshot somewhere.
Omar Infante. That was It's like you. This is why if this is.
Oh, and Altuve was at second. My mistake.
Oh, okay. Who was the wait? Who? Oh man, Omar didn't make it.
He probably still did.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
But, yeah, the
if it's gonna be this way, this is why the MLB needs to bang that drum of the what do they call it? The all MLB thing at the end of the year.
Yeah,
a little harder because you're gonna have to start pointing to that as for like Hall of Fame cases and stuff.
Yes, no one really points to Pro Bowls anymore in the NFL for similar. It's just sort of popularity contests. Like it's more impressive if you make the all
drops
NFL
out
team.
of the Pro Bowl, so it's.
Say again.
Yeah, like everybody drops out of the Pro Bowl, so you got
exactly. Yeah, that's how you get Snoop Huntley.
Mac Jones, 2020, 2021 Pro Bowler.
I still think Snoop Huntley was the funniest one in my. But yeah, the point is, didn't Shador make the Pro Bowl this year technically?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
Not technically, Fitz.
exactly.
Not technically at all.
Well, I thought it was like people, but the point is,
Yeah,
making
it's
an
terrible. I
all
agree
pro team in the
100%.
NFL is way more impressive. Does it become a matter like, does the league say, look, you need to be in the top 3 in some sort of objective stat? Maybe it's WAR, maybe it's OPS, because it's mainly like people aren't getting in really for their defense. It's because of their hitting, or that's what it historically has been, right? You know what I mean? That's been the primary component. Do you say, okay, you have to be, out of qualified hitters, you have to be top 5 in your position to be eligible for voting or something like that? Because again, all due respect to Ernie Clement, and I understand second base and, utility guys, like they're not going to have the same numbers as a DH or something like that. But the fact that he got the most votes, so it's like, oh, you're automatically a starter. There you go. It's ridiculous. Something has to change on it. Because if nothing change, if it stays like this, then like what the hell are we doing? It's a useless exercise.
What are we doing?
What's going on?
What is going
Go
on?
on? This can't go on.
It can't.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Another thing about the All-Star game, which by the way on the All-Star game, one point I do like to say, and maybe this is a little counterintuitive to what we've been arguing. At the same time as having all those qualms about like being concerned about how the roster is selected, I do appreciate the fact that every team gets at least one representative. I do like that about this, about the All-Star game. I think it's fun. I think every fan base should have at least one guy to be like, hey, that's our guy. He's on the biggest stage, rubbing elbows with Judge and Harper. And what's that?
Kenley Jansen, 23.
You never know.
Brock Holt,
Exactly. Like, I think that's cool.
Yeah.
And I still enjoy watching the All-Star game. I still think it's fun, even in the age, like you've made this point, Jake, even in the age of social media where, you get more opportunities to see guys on the West Coast do really cool shit or something like that. Like we see Shohei highlights all the time. It's not like, oh, this is the only time that you can watch Shohei or Tatis or whoever it is, even though Tatis hasn't done much of anything this year. But the point remains.
Bad example right now, but we get, yeah.
You get the general idea, even though that was a bad example, admittedly. I'm just trying to think of teams out on the West Coast. But even with all that in mind, I still enjoy watching the All-Star game. I still like it. And I still like the Home Run Derby as well. Which leads into my complaint. We're changing the format of the Home Run Derby again.
Oh, I'm pro this, actually.
Yeah, what are the changes? I haven't been.
It's timed
in.
again. No, it's not timed again. It's not timed again.
It's 10 outs again?
Yeah.
Could you find the changes there, Jake?
The reason I'm pro this is because I think it was anti-baseball that it was timed. I think for a moment it worked and it was a good change of pace.
It was
but then
when
you would get like the ball still being in the air and they would cut away to then because the guy you have to speed up because you need more hacks. I was like, that's not right. That didn't feel right. It felt anti-baseball. I want to watch these balls go as far as they can, then settle back down, and then hit again. Like, I don't know.
There's no timer and there's no outs. It's based on swings. So round 1, you get 20 swings. Round 2, you get 15. And in the finals, you get 15 swings.
Yeah, that's cool with me.
I'm just imagining Tim Robinson explaining there's no timer and there's no outs. You only get swings. It used to be a timer. Now there's no timer. Like
I think that's gonna stink because
we'll workshop that one.
We'll get estimates.
Even with the timer and the outs format, like it was fun to see a guy lock in and rattle off like 7 or 8 home runs in a row.
I like the timer.
I don't really think you're gonna see that with this because they're gonna be like, oh, I've got 7 swings left. Like, oh, I got to take a pitch.
Is it going to get to the point where it's the dunk contest where we change the rules every fucking year?
I hope not. It's such a simple idea. Like, why are we tweaking it?
Obligatory bring the bunt derby into the All-Star game as well.
Yeah, we need to add that.
It will make the rounds once again next Monday during the Home Run Derby.
Just to put a bow on the voting part, like, I always, whenever I get pissed off at what the All-Star starting lineup, you know what actually a solution might be to this? Don't make the vote getters the starting lineup. Like, they can go. You can make your guy an All-Star.
Yeah, the final vote was a fun idea when it was first, like, that's fine. Like, hey,
yeah, like that's
guys
like why
does, on the fringe.
Why does Ernie Clement have to start the game?
Yeah, that feels outrageous to me.
Because I always go back to 1999. It's probably the most famous All-Star game of the last 50 years in baseball. And you look at these lineups, and it's like, oh my good Lord.
That's what made Pedro's performance that much more
Yes,
impressive.
Barry Larkin, Larry Walker, Sosa, McGuire, Matt Williams, Bagwell, Piazza, Jeremy Burnitz, which good for him getting in there.
Backyard baseball legend. You watch your tongue.
Yeah, and Jay
when
Bell,
talking
and then
about Mr.
AL,
Burnitz.
which you don't see as much because that's not who Pedro is facing. But Kenny Lofton, Nomar, Griffey, Manny, Tomey, Cal Ripken, Palmero, Pudge, Roberto Alomar. Bring back steroids.
That's crazy.
That's all I gotta say.
Canceled
Maybe
at the
that's
end there,
the
though, with
solution.
Roberto Alomar.
Yeah,
Didn't he has a weird case, right?
Yeah.
Is it him or is it? It's him.
I think it's
Little suspect is.
I don't think it's
one
a
guy
little
was saying
suspect,
yesterday.
if I'm not
little
mistaken.
suspect track record.
Never understood the guy.
Don't want to get myself in a little trouble.
Oh my God! I didn't.
I think it's
Yeah,
really
it's not
bad.
good. It's not
Oh
good.
my God! I thought he was not to dismiss abuse, but I thought he was like it was just gonna be like he was abusive. That's way darker than I.
No,
was
it's
ready
bad.
To read.
It's bad.
Oh, he does have a weird. Why is he around? He does have a weird case.
It's a serious accusation. Man, come on.
Reminds me of that trend.
Jesus, Jake. Less is more sometimes, man. Sometimes less is
You're
more.
laughing. You can't.
I'm not
you can't
laughing.
Say that and then laugh.
I'm not
You're-
laughing.
You
I'm-
laugh.
It's an exhaustive. Like, I of course he's going on about this again.
Sorry.
Yeah, like what's the American League starting lineup this year?
Damn, I just
Shit and piss.
I mean, there's some.
here
Judge
is-
voted as a starter, like even though he hasn't played in a month and a half. I get it.
I
And
got
he's
it,
not,
Liam.
and he's
I
gonna
got you.
drop
I
out.
have
I
it.
get it, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like this is unserious.
This isn't the lineup, but these are these. I don't know.
The
how they're gonna
named
make
starters.
batting. Yeah. Shea Langoliers, good.
Was that
I
a good
approve
year?
of that one. Vlad, bad. Ernie Clement, bad. Caminero, good.
Really good.
Bobby Witt, good.
Really good.
Buxton, good. But
Really
hurt.
good.
Judge, obviously good but hurt. Trout, good but hurt. Jordan, good but hurt. Or no,
Okay, so
Jordan
maybe
good.
not as
Sorry.
bad as I had imagined, but like I don't know that right side of the infield is damning. I understand they
Well,
have the support of the entire
Nick
country.
Kurtz is replacing Vlad.
Sure, and Kurtz has been
The updated
yeah,
roster.
Okay, so that's good. That's good. And then the NL is Drake Baldwin, good.
Sure,
Freddie Freeman, good.
sure.
Ozzy Albies, is that good? I haven't been following. I don't know his stats this year. Sorry to say.
I think he's been all right this year, right?
Max Muncy, good. C.J. Abrams, good. Brandon Marsh,
Marsh has had a good
think-
year,
okay.
and it's in
Pages-
Philly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Pajes and Soto is the outfield, and then Shohei is the DH.
No, Schwarber is the starting DH. I mean, I understand with Shohei, I get it. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, Schwarber has probably been the better hitter between him and Shohei this year. And Shohei's been a
think
good hitter,
so.
of course, but
Yeah.
Schwarber
Well,
is.
Shohei's not hitting. Shohei's he's given
I
up
feel
a
like he's
little
been a
bit of
better
hitting.
pitcher this year, right?
Yeah, he's given
he's
up a
been a-
little bit of hitting for.
He's pitching for the PLL Perverts. I'll have you know. So there you go. Got him
I
in
mean,
a
he's
steal.
still a really good hitter, but he's about 50.
Schwarber,
60
by the way,
OPS
is about to punch the door down for the Hall of Fame, isn't he? If he keeps this going for a couple of years, out of
Heim
nowhere, it's going to be.
masterclass. Heim
Out of nowhere, you're going to
masterclass.
wake up and be like, "Wow, he's a slam dunk case for the Hall of Fame." Out of nowhere,
He's such a great. Like test for when people like lump Breslow in with Heim. Like, and I've said this: if Breslow had Heim's communication, we wouldn't really speak about him the same way. Like Heim was cool dude. We met him, Liam. He was very nice.
Yeah, he was chill. He was super chill.
He awful, just terrible. Like really bad. Also did in St. Louis. Let's keep it a buck. Traded Gray and Contreras for fucking scraps. They're both going to be
with all
all-stars
due
this
respect
year.
to
Yeah, with
Dr.
all due
Pepper
respect to-
himself, Hunter Dobbins, and
Dick
Fitz.
Fitz, and yeah, but
and the
I mean, that's
and the rest.
yeah. If
Little
you hold
Hunter.
on-
Little Dick.
Hunter,
the
little
rest.
Brandon Clark. But if I mean Jesus Christ, time if he just held on to those guys until now, you would have gotten a king's ransom.
Yeah.
I think I've said this to you guys. If you have an asset and they're not like a consistent injury risk, I am almost always pro hold them until the deadline. Like no matter what. I think I've said this before. People get buyers get crazy at the trade deadline. Like, this is what I would have done with Mookie in 2020. Even if you are dead set on trading him, it doesn't matter. I feel like you hold it. You got to know when to hold him.
I do think the 1 year of control left is so overblown. Like,
it's so overblown. The full year of control versus the whatever 2 months you get trade deadline.
Look at Tarek Skubal. He's missed like a month and a half.
I don't think that affects the value in any meaningful way.
I have to agree.
Especially because there's less. I don't know what it is, but like just as a baseball fan for my 27 years, the prices I have seen meddling players go for at the trade deadline is like, I don't know.
One of the craziest ones, and I understand he's not a meddling player. He could very well be a Hall of Famer. Chapman for Cole Reagans still blows my mind. And it worked for the Rangers, right? They won a World Series with it, but it's still crazy.
Who did the Dodgers trade?
I mean,
Jordan
even Chapman for Glaber. Glaber was a good player for a decade almost on the Yankees.
Worked for the Yankees. He signed right back with them.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, Jordan was insane.
Jordan was he was 19 at the time.
Oh, it was some bum, right?
Yeah,
What
it was
his name?
Josh Fields, right-handed
Sure.
pitcher. Let's see how long he lasted with the Dodgers after that. He was there through 2018. And he was fine. The ERA over his Dodgers tenure was 2.6. Good for a reliever. But, I mean,
Sure.
at the time, I guess
It was Jordan Alvarez.
Jordan had only been in the Dodger system for like a month and a half, so they're probably like, who's this kid? But that's crazy. That's damning on the Dodgers' part.
They have a pretty good DH right now. I would say the Dodgers. I think they're okay.
Imagine if they had Alvarez, though.
Imagine, right?
Imagine.
What would you do with him?
Put him in left.
I was gonna say hide him in left, probably, right?
Yeah, hide him in
I just hide him.
Even if he's bad defensively, he's gonna make up with it. With the bat that he's got.
You
Another
think Freddie
fuel
Freeman
pervert,
re-signs with the Dodgers?
How old is he this year?
Kind
Probably
of
36 if I had to guess.
36. So he turns 37 in
Oh,
September.
I'm sorry. I'm a year early. I thought he was a free agent after this year.
I was gonna say I don't remember him being
Now
up.
it's next year. Pardon me.
TD goes, we need a Marte. I mean, listen, I've
Pal.
banged on the Marte drum myself many a times.
It would have been fun.
Yeah.
I don't think I do
Probably
it anymore
should've-
for
probably
Tolley
should've
and
traded,
early, but that's
No,
besides
God,
the
no.
point.
Could have been fun. We could have had something.
My stream hasn't been able to work all night, but it's nice to see that we're up 4-0, so that's good.
Yeah, Peyton's
Yep,
looking good.
4-0.
Yeah.
Peyton's
Little Monasterio home run, Rafaela home run.
Yeah. Is that all we got for Pod On?
I guess.
We talked about the pitching staff being dead.
Oh, you know who I wanted to shout out?
Who dat?
Because I don't think any of us gave him an award, but I had him down as my unsung hero because I don't feel like we've given him enough flowers this year. Is Seti. I feel like he's like with the rest of the mess.
Fitz gave him an award.
Did you give him an award, Fitz?
Yeah, him and Willier were tied for my. They still made graduation award for a guy that I'm gonna like defend him. I'm gonna give him a lot of free passes to essentially be
But yeah, he's my unsung hero because I mean, Christ, with the mess this first half has been, he's been steady Eddie out there. And the bat looks good, man. 116 OPS plus. He's got a better OPS plus than Willier right now.
He's also, I tweeted this yesterday when the Casas news came about Casas' wrist. I said, Seti is also, I think, the only like big deal Red Sox prospect of the 2020s to not be cursed and damned for all eternity. Like every other guy.
Right. The only Red Sox player where the fog is not coming for them.
Yeah.
They've been transported to Silent Hill.
Right? I mean, go through the list. Willier wasn't really like a top prospect, I don't believe. Like on top 100 lists or whatever. But like Casas, Anthony, Meyer, Campbell. I mean, even ones we trade. Kyle
Voice
Teal,
of the YouTube chat goes, you just cursed him. Thanks, Jake.
He actually just came out of the game.
Kyle Teal, we traded him, but he's also struggled with injuries since that trade. Yeah, I don't know. It's something in the water, I fear.
No.
Fitz, you like Toy Story 5?
So we're pot off.
Yeah, shit.
Officially.
I did.
Yeah, it's the worst Toy Story, but it's still good.
I when you call something the worst, like
I know it sounds harsh.
objectively, it is the worst. It's the
Yeah.
least best.
Yeah, sure.
I don't want to get too far into spoiler talks. I don't know if people have or haven't seen it.
They're
It was good.
toys. What's there to spoil?
I will say, this isn't a secret at this point. Like, it's pretty obvious. The pivot to make Jessie the main character, I think, was great. I think that was really
Yeah.
good because
She
there's no
deserved
other.
it.
There's no other story to tell with Woody. Yeah, you saw more
And
of
then
Buzz this
I
story,
believe
but like, there's not
the
a
hope
ton.
is Toy Story 6 would be Buzz's film. I think they've kind of teased that.
Hasn't Buzz already kind of had like his kind
Yeah,
of
but he
arc?
hasn't found like real meaning yet, though. Buzz.
Closure.
Yeah.
What is there to close? I mean, he seems pretty chill being like there for Bonnie and
I
everything.
don't know, Fitz.
like
I'll
that.
tell Pixar not to hire you. Okay. I'll tell them you're not the
No,
guy.
please.
Fitz is actually, he's very unenthusiac about the project, so I think you can pass.
Yeah.
It's creative
well,
differences.
Fitz with his beret on. I don't see the story here.
What's that French word for like how like the scene is set up? What's that French
Mise en
phrase?
scène?
Yes, the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was good. Conan MVP of the movie, as far as
Yeah,
I'm
he was
concerned.
great. He was really great.
Lost it with that one scene, and I don't want to spoil it, but
No, we can spoil it. Spoiler alert for Toy Story 5.
3,
Okay.
2, 1. The Conan hair was spectacular.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when they were having like toy sex in the closet.
No,
Yes,
that was fun.
many people have referred to it as such.
All right,
I
no more
also-
spoilers after that.
No, wait, we can give one spoiler. Because you texted us about it and it pissed me off.
No, don't spoil this one.
Oh, really?
No, that's a big like linchpin, like emotional linchpin of the movie.
I know,
Oh.
but we warned for spoilers.
I thought it was that
made
was
me
a minor
groan.
spoiler. What
oh
we
my
gave.
god, I'm sorry, fellas. I cried.
Yo, you really liked it. That one part.
That moment, it worked. It worked for me. Yeah, I straight up cried. Yeah. Toy Story 2 is like a very
I found
special
it like
film to me,
emotionally
though,
touching,
also.
like the story itself, not because of that one part that I complained about.
Take my tie off. Show's over.
It is wicked. I'm like sweating through this.
I know,
fucking
I'm
tie. It is
sweating too.
Toasty.
Fitz shit,
Botsy
man.
goes
I don't-
good.
It worked
Gut
for
punch.
me.
Not the best Pixar gut. I'm sorry. It was nice. I was like, aw, well, for what it was, but like,
It
again,
kept
it was,
the. It kept
I
the Toy
immediately
Story
went to that
tradition of-
Smiling Friends quote. Like that's.
I know. Listen.
We'll
Toy
go
Story
into
2,
the
3,
spoilers when we
4
do this on the movie club in a couple of months. We will.
Yeah, Toy Story 2, 3, 4, and 5 have all made me cry.
4 definitely
So,
made me tear up for sure.
I'm happy to add this to the list.
I just fucking hate Bonnie. Can I say that? I just
Well,
can't.
yeah, you
stand
said
I wish they would
that was
go.
your
Okay,
anniversary.
this
You said
this
you
sounds
didn't
like
like
I'm.
She just
This sounds like
stinks.
I'm cracking wise, but I wish they would just go all the way and like make Bonnie autistic because that's clearly like.
Jesus Christ.
No! I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny.
I
Stop
think you
laughing.
are. I think
It's
you
not
try.
funny. It's not. She can't talk to anyone. That's clearly like what it's.
But quick side note: Botsy goes Coco Gut Punch gets me
Oh,
every time.
1000%.
Eh.
Having a grandparent who had recently died after having
sorry,
Alzheimer's.
Fitz, I thought you were going
was
to say having a grandparent.
like dry heaving crying watching
Everybody's got one
Coco.
of
I was dry heaving crying like
Coco's
the very end
fine.
there. My God! Oh, fuck off! Coco's spectacular picture.
I'm
Beautiful.
throwing
I
on
like
every
Coco.
Toy Story before Coco.
Well, I have too because I don't want to bawl my eyes out. What if I don't feel like hyperventilating crying? You know?
I do that in every
As a
Toy
work of
Story, except one. I don't cry in one.
You
One doesn't really have a
hyperventilated
cry.
cried in Toy Story 5.
Oh yeah, I was like choking back tears. Yeah.
Really? Okay. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna yuck your yum there. It's just
I don't know what it
didn't
is.
hit the same as-
Something about these toys.
Oh, they're my
fucking
guys.
Gets me.
Absolutely, they're the
Something
best.
about these toys gets me. Favorite toy? Gun to your head. Go.
Rex.
Damn it, Fitz.
Really?
Not enough Rex in 5. Oh God, I love Rex. I'm
It's
a big.
the chicken man.
It's the chicken.
Bullseye is my favorite guy.
I don't know if I can handle this kind of rejection.
Rex, I don't think Rex had a single line in 5.
He had one. Not
fucking
nearly enough
nerfed
Rex,
him.
though.
Yeah, the old toys got kind of.
Toy Story 6, more Rex. We need more Rex.
Yeah, it should be Rex's arc.
Yeah.
Wallace, I'm
Where's
a huge
his
Wallace
arc?
Shawn guy. Yeah,
Where's
my,
his arc?
Where's my arc?
You know who had an arc? Noah.
Ham is also great. Botsy in the chat pointing out
Ham-
Ham.
Ham's great.
Ham. I found out John Ratzenberger is like MAGA.
Yeah, he's
And
bootstraps,
that's-
unfortunately.
Yeah,
but
that's
he's
why they
great.
don't use him. That's why they don't use him anymore.
Evil
really.
Dr. Porkchop.
It's
Evil
Mr.
Professor.
Dr. Evil Pork Chop to you.
I thought it was Professor Dr. Porkchop.
One of my favorite line readings from Toy Story, like low-key ones, like, you know, like obviously like Tom Hanks has a plethora of them in the first movie alone. But in,
What?
in-
What are you talking about?
It's not a space ranger. Like that's so good. But
Yeah.
Ham in Toy Story 2, when Buzz is this is a preview of the movie club, by the way. This is what you could expect in a couple
Yeah,
of
we
weeks
will.
when launch
We
it.
will almost certainly early in movie club do.
we will talk
5
more
Toy
about-
Stories in a row.
We'll have more details about the movie club later on in the program. I do have that in my notes, but just a little tease. One of my favorite line readings in the Toy Story is in 2 when Buzz is trying to. He has
They're
the
driving
speak and
car.
spell.
He's looking through the.
He's trying to get
manual.
Al's toy barn, right? And when they're talking about like the license plate, and Rex says something, and then Ham goes, "Yeah, not to mention that there's 2.5 million registered cars in the Tri-County alone." The Tri-County.
Yeah,
area.
always just
he's a
knows shit.
huge. Ham is he's very knowledgeable about like automobiles.
Yeah.
In Toy Story 2.
There's no way he's getting this.
Well, I love-
mileage.
Yeah, there's no
When
way
he's
he's getting this.
going
mileage.
through the channels he
Yeah.
passes. Too late, gotta go around the horns.
Too
man.
late, gotta go around. Yeah. No, I did really miss the old toys in 4 and 5.
I know.
That's like a genuine bummer that they. I mean, I get it. Like the
is
ensemble
what it
is
is.
huge at this point. Like especially with Bonnie's toys. I think there's like 4 or 5 of them.
Riss
There's
in the
like-
chat goes, Liam always
had
says
nothing.
Fitz reminds him of Woody.
True.
I get that. You're
how
the
do-
sheriff.
Hey,
Fitz,
howdy,
I'm gonna
hey.
start calling you sheriff.
Anyone know what Woody's last name canonically
Pride.
is? Pride.
I learned
yes.
that. I learned that recently too.
Interesting.
Woody says
I
Happy
did-
June, everyone.
Wait, Liam. So yours is Rex.
Yeah, Rex and Ham's a close second. It's like
Ham's
1A,
great.
1B.
Bullseye is my favorite, and then Lotso. Is
Bullseye's great. I
Also
like
the
Slinky
aliens.
as well.
Oh, the aliens are great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Least favorite toy? I don't like the weird wrestler that's in 1 and 2.
Gibraltar Rock or whatever his name is, like Rocky
Yeah,
Gibraltar,
him.
I think his name is.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah,
I don't like the way he
Least
I
looks.
don't know.
favorite.
Probably any of Bonnie's toys. I can't stand her.
You don't
Buttercup's
like
cool.
Mr.
I like
You
Buttercup.
don't like Mr. Prickle Pants
He's fine. He's the only one I'll allow.
or Dolly?
Oh, who? What,
No,
doesn't,
Dolly's probably my least favorite. Dolly gives nothing.
Dolly
man.
got glasses. Dolly got glasses.
That Dolly does nothing for me. Sorry. Like shut up, Bonnie Hunt. But
What about
Trixie,
the peas? What about the 3 peas?
Peas in a pod.
Yeah. I like Trixie. I like all of Bonnie's. Liam, I hate that take. They're nice additions
No.
to the. to
Liam
the
just doesn't
ensemble.
like Bonnie.
I can't stand her.
I don't like Bonnie, but I like her toys. I like Bonnie's dad, her fail dad, her soy dad. Breaking tradition, Bonnie's dad wasn't that hot. Usually Pixar parents are pretty hot. Bonnie's dad was kind of
Yeah, Nick Mullen being the dad for Riley and Inside
yeah,
Out.
and Riley's dad.
Oh, I do like the fact, and I didn't realize this at the time, but after a rewatch of Toy Story 3 recently, Totoro is one
Yeah,
of Bonnie's
yeah,
toys.
yeah,
Totoro
yeah.
is
But
in-
Yeah.
he's Bonnie has a plush of Totoro.
Yeah.
Really?
Doesn't say anything, but he's
Yeah,
there.
and I
He's
don't
just
think
like-
Totoro
I
doesn't
don't
say
think he's in. I don't think he's in 4 or 5 though. I think she
Yeah,
got rid of
I
him.
don't- But I saw someone like
No,
point that out.
well,
on-
actually, you know what I think actually is the real reason for that is John Lasseter was a big Totoro guy. And I think that's why they're in there, and then he left in between 3 and left.
Yeah, he left
in
Yeah.
between 3 and 4. But yeah, Totoro's like on the steps with them in the last
Yeah,
Toy
like,
Story 3,
chilling.
yeah.
he's
yeah.
very much involved.
He was
Yeah.
the neighbor's kid.
Oh, you know who's an underrated toy? Combat Carl.
Duke Kaboom. Chrissy says in the chat. Combat Carl.
I was
yes,
sad.
Carl,
I like
was-
Duke Boom.
Carl Weathers
I
not
was
doing it.
sad. I was very sad to see. Yeah, Carl. It was not Carl Weathers.
Ernie
it was,
Hudson did it this time, though.
Ernie
Shout out Ernie
Hudson.
Hudson.
Yes, Fitz. Good. Thank you. Yeah.
Racer goes, didn't Disney dub some of the Ghibli films? Yes, they did. Also,
It's Ghibli.
underrated toy, canonically in Toy Story 4,
Fitz is Ghibli.
Ghibli, same thing. Sorry, whatever.
It's okay.
Ricky Henderson is in Toy Story 4.
What?
Really?
There's a Ricky Henderson toy. Look it up.
Where, in the antique shop?
No, when they first meet Duke Kaboom and they have like that party in there in 4. Ricky Henderson's in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. little
Let's not
bobblehead,
get
okay.
too deep into like past because we do want to do Toy Story 4 the movie club.
The Toy Stories are early on the
Just a little taste of what you can expect full length when we're doing this thing. Does that have a good segue into like our actual official plans to unroll the PLL movie club?
Let's do it.
let's break it down.
Let's outline it.
you-
So I know we said we'd try to launch it in the middle of July. We're gonna have
we
to
lied.
delay it a couple of weeks.
We lied about that. Unfortunately,
Jake,
Liam and I
Liam lied.
are taking
Put hold.
back-to-back vacations.
Yeah.
Jake's gonna be out for
alternating
about a week.
PTO for Pod on Lansdowne.
Liam is going away to the old country. When do you leave, Liam, for Ireland?
July 17th.
July 17th. Emoji
Friday
of the
the
week is the
17th.
Irish flag.
And then the week after that,
And then I'm in New York
Yeah.
for Morning Brew stuff through the 29th.
So it might have to be an August thing, potentially. It is
early
coming.
August.
Early August. Early August.
Hopefully at the latest early August. If we can get it before the calendar turns to August, that'd be lovely. It is coming, though. It is coming. We will be doing it. It'll be $5 a month. It will be 2 extra episodes a month for those who subscribe to it. Again, I think I mentioned it last week, but I'll say it again. I'm trying to make sure that if you subscribe on Patreon, you can then punch in like the RSS feed to be able to have those episodes into Apple or Spotify or wherever you listen to the show. YouTube will be easier. It'll have a membership only sort of paywall behind it. We hope you join with it. It'll be extra episodes for you. We're going to have a lot of fun. And like we said last episode, we're going to start with the prequel trilogy. The first episode, Phantom Menace, will be free to everybody, free to access. We'll upload it on our regular feed. Episodes 2 and 3 will then be, if you want to listen to more, subscribe to the movie club. And hopefully we do it sort of like as an every other week sort of thing. We'll be in communication with you guys. We'll be transparent when those episodes drop. Maybe they're not as consistent, like every other Thursday or something like that, but we will let you know like when those episodes are going to be published. With that said as well, we want to give you folks a say in what we review at times. Now, we reserve the right every now and again to say like, no, we're for the next couple of episodes we're doing, like if we decide, hey, even if we don't put it up to a vote, we're going to do Toy Story. We do reserve that right. But for the most part, what we're going to do, it will be something along the lines of like, I pick a movie, Liam picks a movie, Jake picks a movie, you guys vote. You guys vote on which movie we're going to review next.
And I think also like this will be kind of included in that, but like I want to try and do like series like in a row too. So like, for example, if it would be like the Toy Story series, and then we would like be doing that for
put it up to a
spell.
vote. Or maybe like every other month we say like, okay, we're going to do the Toy Story series, or we're going to do Indiana Jones or something like that. Maybe the ones that are up to a vote, maybe those are sort of the one-offs. Like if,
The
hey,
one-offs?
do you,
Yeah,
do you
that's
want
a
us
good
to,
idea.
do you, maybe it's themed. Maybe we say, oh, this is the Tarantino vote. Do you want us to watch Pulp Fiction, Inglourious Bastards, or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or something like that? Again, we can kind of play as we go here. For the most part, I do want to put it into the hands of you guys. Maybe it's sort of like a 2 or 3 for you guys, 1 for us, to sound selfish. Be like, no, we kind of want to do, if we decide we want to do a couple of Nolan films or something like that, maybe we'll just keep rolling with that. But there'll be regular length episodes. I'm sure we go into like hour and a half or something like that. Seth is 100% right. Fitz putting his foot down for Cranks in December. That is something that I will probably want to do. Marky in the chat goes, another podcast I listened to did the movie club where they'd watch a movie and the next person got to choose the next movie, but it had to be connected by series, actor, director, etc. That is a great idea. It is interesting. I wouldn't want to completely, steal their thunder there. I don't want to be completely jacking their swag there, but maybe a good, like, if we put it up to like 4, like we each pick one and then like we put a comment, like we put a post on YouTube or Patreon and we say, hey, whichever movie gets the most thumbs up, like will be added into the vote. Although that like we could get real dangerous there. People could set us up for
Thankfully, we don't need to figure it out immediately because we do have the prequel trilogy locked and loaded as our.
It
first
will
three.
be the prequel trilogy
Has
first.
to
That
be.
is a fact. But we hope you join. We hope you join in, and we tried to. It's $5. It's 2 extra episodes. We figured we wanted it to be accessible for folks, and we wanted to be straightforward with it, like very transparent right off the rip. Be going right to us, and we would appreciate anyone's support if they wanted to subscribe to it. We are already so immensely thankful that you already want to listen to us. Wicker Basket in the chat goes, I always listen to you, sweet boys. Always listen to you, sweet boys, to get through hours of my miserable job, even though I catch while you're live, but don't have the time to hang. So much love going your way. Genuinely a heart emoji. Thank you very much, Wicker Basket. That means a lot. And we appreciate that we can, shoot the shit with you guys for a couple hours every week. And we would like to do more of that. It just takes up some time, like us producing and stuff. So we came up with the movie club.
Oh, Jordan Hicks. Sorry to cut you off. Jordan Hicks is coming into the game.
Oh boy.
Perfect.
Old friend.
Friend of the program.
I'm
Christ
sorry. I
almighty.
just got the notification and it was like I saw a ghost.
Just came across my
I
desk.
was like ah!
Yeah. So again, even if it's being delayed a little bit more than what we wanted, I wanted it in the middle of July, but we want to make sure that we get everything ready to go and transparent for you guys. Get a system down, and if there's any other updates with it before launch, we will let you know. We'll announce when it's launched officially. But stay tuned. It is coming. The merch is still a little bit further down the line. Like, put that on the back burner for now. There's a lot of more things to figure out with that. But the movie club is coming in the next few weeks. Just stay tuned. The day of reckoning is approaching.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah. And again, just to emphasize, I don't know if it got through earlier, but the emoji of the week is the Irish flag for Liam when he's going in a couple weeks. Liam, are you going for only a week?
It's 2 weekends, so 10 days. 17th through the 26th.
We may have already talked about this, I feel. My apologies if we did, because I'm definitely going for a week and a half in September. So, did we discuss
Can I
your
give my
itinerary?
song?
What you're doing?
Can I give my song?
Not
Oh,
yet,
sorry.
Jake. I'm talking about
Sorry.
Ireland.
Sorry.
No, I don't think we have Fitz.
Where are you going?
But be in County Clare, Doonbeg, West Coast, chilling. Probably gonna hit Galway. Probably gonna hit the Aran Islands.
Aran Island's supposed to be awesome.
Yeah, I didn't make it there when I was there 2 summers ago. We thought about doing it, but it didn't pull through because that's a full day. But would like to do that because I think what's the name of the movie's escaping me now? Colin
Banshees
Farrell.
of Inisherin?
Yeah, apparently
that's
Banshees, like
the
where
one.
they are, is
It's supposed to be the Aran Island.
Yeah,
Inisherin is not an
exactly.
actual Aran Island, but it's essentially supposed to be like the Aran Islands.
yeah, it's a fill-in. So I'm excited about that. Obviously going to watch the World Cup final somewhere that Sunday, so I'm excited about that. Also, the same day the World Cup final, I believe, is also the hurling final. Fitz.
Yeah, hurling's going on. Football is also happening. When is the
The Gaelic I think the Gaelic football final is like the following weekend.
Mayo is in the semi,
Oh,
but
I haven't
that's
checked
nothing.
in yet.
Like we've been like 20 fucking times to the
Mayo
final.
for Sam.
Mayo for Sam. Yes. One of these days, man, it will happen. Semifinal. Louth and Mayo, Dublin. God, if we fucking face Dublin again, I'm going to become the Joker. Yeah, the final is the 26th.
There you go. Yeah, because I remember 2 years ago when I went, I was flying back the day of the football final, but like the first day I got there,
At
that first
Croker.
weekend I got there was the hurling.
Yeah, hurling's nuts.
So,
Hurling.
hurling was sick, man. It was cool 2 years ago too, because Claire won it, and I was there, and people were going nuts. It was fun.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it looks like currently. I got to check in on that. But
Yeah.
should be good. I'm excited.
We're
Need to
flying
get away
into
from this humidity.
Yeah,
Oh,
no kidding.
Shannon, lovely airport.
Well, we're going right to the cliffs, I believe, like right away, like to start the trip. Going up to Mayo.
Nice.
We're in Mayo for a couple days. We are going up and around into the north, so I will be in Belfast. Might drive through like Derry or something like that. So we'll be around there, and
Nice.
then we're there for a couple days. Then coming on down, and then we end the trip in Dublin. So we're
Cool.
also 10 days as well.
Nice little horseshoe.
I'm so excited, so excited. I haven't been before. This will be an emotional
really?
wreck
Why
the
did I
entire
think?
time.
Why did I think you went?
Now, my
recently?
dad's been a handful
made
of
it
times.
up.
He hasn't been in years, but he used to go all the time as a kid because his dad
Mm-hmm.
was from Mayo, so they'd like visit family there. Like we still got cousins out there and shit like that. You going with just the family? Is it a big trip? Small trip?
No, just the immediate fam.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, should be good.
That'll be great.
I'm excited.
People are loving listening to our Ireland itineraries.
I
right
know,
now.
I know.
It's
Everybody
2 hours
go.
into the podcast. If you're here now, like you're a true perfect. So thank you very
Department
much.
of Tourism sponsor us.
Exactly. I'll take that back. Jake, thank you for your patience. You can give your song of the week now.
Oh, right. Don't Let Him Steal Your Heart by Phil Collins.
Phil Collins has a very good representation on our playlist. There's a good amount of Phil
artist.
Collins.
Great artist. Not a great father, but a great artist.
No, he is. I mean, listen. Phil Collins got shit back in the day. And like Noel Gallagher, the Oasis, the Gallagher brothers.
Not from me.
Showed him.
Not from me.
They got a lot of shit from the Gallagher brothers. Phil Collins did, but he's great. He's wonderful. Liam?
I'm honoring our dear departed U.S. men's national team. Take Me Home, Country Roads, John Denver.
That's not already on there?
I'm kind of scared it might be, but I didn't look.
Maybe.
I meant to do this a couple of weeks ago when I saw La La Land. I didn't. I'm making up for it now. Another Day of Sun.
Lovely.
So good. That should be a vote on the movie club. Oh, wait, was it already on there, or did Christy already add it? Christy
might be
Devil works
on.
hard. Christy works harder with
live.
the playlist. I think it may already. This is bad radio. My apologies.
It's updated. She said
She
it
is.
Yeah,
She is so
she's
fucking
on it.
good.
She's working overtime.
Bang. She was fucking ready for it too. Because I typed it another day and I was like, oh, was it already on there? So there you have it. Is that all we got?
That's all I
I
got.
believe so.
Red Sox still winning?
4-0.
There are.
4-0 to the Boston Sox. Which, by the way, that riff that we had about chants that should be happening at Fenway, Liam, like that's like we've said this multiple times, and you finally saw it with the England fans at the Braves game for Michael Harris.
I know. Dude, we got to get it going.
There's only one Michael Harris.
I'm going to get a group together.
One Michael Harris.
It was so good. I loved that clip.
Singing a song, laughing along, walking in a Harris Wonderland. Like, we need that.
Something to pass the time, too, if the game stinks.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But if that's all we got, we can wrap it up. Got to edit this episode, baby.
That's the
That's all
first
I got,
half.
man.
Yeah. That will do it for this edition.
This time next week, All-Star game.
That's right.
In
We're
the
going to
books.
have to
Put it
figure
in
out
the
something to do. Liam, it'll be just you and me, pal.
Ooh.
Do we do maybe a mailbag?
We could do a mailbag.
Potentially a mailbag? A little mailbag action? Could be fun. We'll see. We'll put the word out if need be. But we thank you very much for joining us on this special edition of Pod on Lansdowne, the Havsy Awards, another one in the books. The countdown begins for the 6th annual Havsy Awards.
Jesus Christ.
Next year.
Have we
It's
really been doing it
crazy
this
that we've already
long?
done it 5 times, right?
What the fuck?
It's insane. We've been doing this for a little bit now, gentlemen. We appreciate you for listening, old fans and new. Thank you very much for your time. A reminder that you can find us wherever you get your podcasts, Spotify, Apple, you name it, youtube.com/@PodOnLansdowne. Subscribe to us there if you haven't already. Thumbs up or 5-star ratings wherever you are listening to this. Running a 5-star review as well on your podcast platform of choice would be a very, very big help to us indeed. And again, stay tuned for the movie club. It is coming. In the meantime, though, for Jake, for Liam, I'm Fitz, you're you. We'll talk to you next week, or Liam and I will talk to you next week. Go Sox. And obey your mother.
Obey your mother.
Obey your mother.
Nice. Ooh, long one.
Yeah.
Threw us on there. Nice prolonged